Shalom, madam. See, Shalom, Shalom. Bear with us. Checking the sound real quick. Akim, Shalom, man. Shalom. Good to see you, Wax. Shalom, Shalom.
Checking the sound.
Shalom.
Yeah, we good. We solid.
We good, brothers.
Ready? Yeah. Okay. My line is on. You might check my page too.
Got you. You got the rock channel?
GMS Rock Allah 77. It's live right now. Yeah, just saying she happened to me, man.
Fucking regulations.
Yeah. They can't stop the prophets.
That's right.
You know who's that? GMS Rock Allah.
Hey, Shalom. Type thing.
You don't have my page?
I do, bro. For whatever reason, it's not popping up right there.
Okay, so good.
Oh, there you go, right there, bro.
I got it, but I got it on. Yes, I got the brother on this phone.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
sound
sound
good.
checking the sound.
What's that? Oh, shit. Hey, I was just about to. Yeah, we live, bro.
We live, brothers, on the unicorn.
Shalom, shalom. Like you out there, we're going to start by facing the east, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahushua,
Rock the Yahushua,
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahushua,
Rock the Yahushua,
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahushua,
Rock the Yahushua,
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahweh,
Rock the Yahushua,
Rock the Yahushua.
As always, double honors to our apostles, our elders, and our teachers at Great Millstone that rule well and continue to do so. Salutations, peace, blessings unto the hopeful elect, the house of David. To your brothers out there fighting this good fight of faith, keep it up. To your sisters doing that which is becoming a woman, shalom. And to those that are addicted unto this ministry, we say shalom. We're going to give you the two most important things you could ever know. Even the name of our Heavenly Father and the name of His only begotten Son, in which we have received from our apostles and elders that came before us. And the name of the Heavenly Father in the true and proper Hebrew is Yahweh. Yah, meaning He. Hawa, meaning exists or is or is to be. He is. He exists. He, the existing one. And in the name of His only begotten Son, who has a name that is above every name given amongst men, to the Israelite man first, and to the believers consisting of women, children, and helps of the prophets, they will be calling upon that name. Even that mighty name, the name Yahushua. Yah, meaning He, Yahushua, meaning deliverer and savior. And that's exactly what He was come to do for the second time in physical form, yet as an angelic force, and we shall see Him as He is, and we shall be like Him. So those one, this is edifying street preaching. We're out here to do what we do best. Edify, prophesy, and teach. So we're going to get right into it. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 11. This is red letters. These are the words of Yahushua. Words of Yahushua that before Him will come the pestilence, sword, famine, earthquakes in diverse places, and the beginning of sorrows. Jacob's trouble, the entering into Jacob's trouble, World War III, and the MOTB. Those are the last things that will happen before the arrival of the Lord. The last important prophecies before this world changes from the age of Esau to the age of Jacob.
Right.
It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. If you got an earthquake app, you see it. It's all over the world. The volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, oil spills, floods, things of that nature. All-time highs.
Chemical spills?
Man, just like our brothers was discussing before the cameras came on. Oil spills. There's already a damn oil shortage. There's goddamn containers arriving to this country empty from half the world away. It just goes to show you what's going on. It's a controlled demolition to bring down this system, to bring forth the digital one, to replace it.
We're talking about we're running out of oil by July. It's very convenient that you have this major oil
Right. You know? Right. And then they have the oil reserves in the States, but the thing is that they can't mass produce it everywhere because they got those oil refineries in Texas and all these other places. You see them in Baldwin Hills and at the top of the hills over there in Long Beach, what they call Signal Hill. They got the oil refineries pumping the oil out, the crude oil, but for the trucks and the planes and the boats to use, they have to actually refine it into what you use it as actual diesel or gas fuel. Now, America has it, but they can't produce it all country nationwide because it'll be gone in a matter of months. That's why they get it from the Saudis. That's why they made the petrodollar as powerful as it was after World War II. So they have it on reserve, but these people are so goddamn consumer-based in Babylon, this should be gone in a matter of months. They understand that. And plus this dude Trump said they're going to use it for military use. They need it for the planes, the tanks, the oil refineries, and they need it for their battleships. So they're like, we're going to save that for the military. It's not for the populace to use. And lo and behold, that oil spill happened. It just goes to show you perfect timing.
Yeah, Trump almost got assassinated.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
It's popping off. And they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Of course, their action going to stand in their power. So we in that time.
It says, a great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences.
Oh, and famines, which is a lack of resources. That Strait of Hormuz being closed to the Western nations, mainly Babylon the Great, and the state of those rats, Amalek over there in our land, is cut off to the west. And then even those European nations, they gonna have to make a decision. And we already see the beast hating war, how they're turning away from Babylon, America, and going with Russia and these other nations that accumulated their own system, which is just the same system. They just want to see who's going to be the top dog at the end of this thing. They all in cahoots, Psalms 83, but they want to see who's the top dog that's going to rule over this new system that they're setting in digital.
We're in the business of breaking down words in this thing. When we go into that word earthquakes, it's the Greek word seismos. It actually goes into tempest as well. And tempest is like different weather anomalies, and that's why you see fucking rain, torrential rains and shit like that. They're talking about how El Nino is in the horizon for America during the fall. Yeah. New York underwater and shit.
Sinking.
New York is sinking.
Sinking. Yeah.
Get that in Jeremiah where he told him to bind up the word, cast it into the river Euphrates, and it's going to sink. Just as that stone will sink, so shall Babylon sink and never rise again. That's what I thought when I was watching this video of New York sinking.
Yeah.
This place is going down.
This place is cursed.
Yeah.
Because why? You're not keeping the natural ordinance. Matter of fact, that's what I want to get into real quick. Isaiah chapter 24. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and faded away. The world languishes and faded away. The hearts of people of the earth do languish. Why? Why? The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant.
There it is.
That's why this place is cursed.
Yeah.
This place been destined to go down, man.
That's right.
Because how they built those skyscrapers, Manhattan is a fucking island.
Yeah.
It's pretty much it's causing the place to sink, bro.
And it was marshland before they started building.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so everything this man has done has been totally against what the Most High set up. So a kingdom like that cannot last. There is a higher power. And the earth, they said the earth itself, this planet, is mourning. This earth is a living organism. Who created that, man? There's a higher power behind that. So you got to keep what is written in the scriptures, so your empire can flourish.
That's it.
The empire is not going to flourish.
Reagan said it. He said it in this book is the answers to all the problems that man has.
There you go.
He
said it.
Which are republic best.
In the land of uprightness, you will not
Deal just.
deal justice. They're in our land and they're not keeping the laws, and then they're over here. They already broke one law by shedding the blood in the land. It can only be cleansed by the one who shed it. Then they don't keep the land Sabbath, so the land is dying. So, and then they mix the seeds, all type of shit with Monsanto, so everything is just through. And like you said, this place cannot possibly go on because they've gone so far left by not keeping the laws. Like it has to replenish itself. The Lord has to destroy this place in order for it to reboot itself like a damn computer that has a virus on it. You got to just shut the shit all the way down and then reboot it.
Right. We finish this real quick. Therefore, hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and a few men left. So also, what's cleansing agent, that fire.
Yeah,
fire.
Right now, the earth is cursed.
Yeah. And then it says the Lord's going to send forth over the earth the curse, which is the chariot. Yeah. And it's going to send down fire along with the missile. Yeah, right. To end this.
That's why in the latter verses of 24, it talks about how the earth is going to remove like the cottage.
Yeah. Back in Luke 21, verse 11,
On some fire. Woo. And one more verse, man. That's verse 14. They shall lift up their voice. They shall sing for the majesty of the Lord. They shall cry aloud for the sea. Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires. And Europa Valley fires?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's over there, Riverside.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that,
we were
that's
talking about that.
Fires, man. You know what I'm saying? Even the name of the Lord God of Israel in the isles of the sea. Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
That's all the Lord. I'm going to do the fires, due to fuel shortages. There's a chemical spill, oil spill. What else is going on?
got the virus
Lockdown,
out here.
the
pestilence.
You got Ebola, heat states now. Oh, damn,
You did a lesson this week. I'm going into the
Month of
month of
virus.
viruses. That's it.
Exactly what Yahweh Shai said. Earthquakes,
Yeah.
diverse places, pestilences, famines. It's all going on right now as we speak. And these are the beginning of sorrows. The people are mourning, but it's only the beginning of the mourning. There's no stopping it. Then they said the fuel is going to be going for the jet fuel by June, and then by July, if this war doesn't end, then ain't going to be nothing for it. June is a national microchip. And there it is. And that flight shit, you already know it's about to be
madness.
I think the shortages of the fuel is going to cause this fucking global supply chain disruption.
That's it.
That's
it.
I think it's going to cause an actual famine of food. Shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Because the fertilizer didn't get through that strait to get over there for those farmers here, so that's going to be a domino effect. Because they already have a certain months in the year to actually plant these crops for your food that you have in your grocery store. Then if the trucks don't have the fuel to move the shit from the ports to inland, then what the hell's going on? Then you got the jet fuel about to run out. You ain't gonna be able to fly any planes in or out. Then you got the damn ice from TSA. So we already see the early stages of martial law and them shutting shit down like they did in 2020. But this time they have a Gestapo army, they have military equipment, and they already have everybody where they want it. And then you have that team over there in Africa that's supposed to be in the FIFA World Cup or whatever. They might shut that down. Because you gotta remember in 2020, everybody knew shit was real when the fucking NBA got shut down. That's when niggas knew shit was real. So FIFA is a worldwide fucking thing. If they shut that down, then you gonna know that this thing is real. Well, the people at least is gonna know shit is real.
That's it, bro.
Because without the entertainment and food and shit, that's when people gonna really fucking know what time it is.
Yeah, that's people occupy the emotion. Brandon Circus, that shit is real, man. There's a whole situation with the New York Knicks. Say, for instance, they go to the finals, right? Okay, they look like they're going to the finals. And they win that shit. I think that'd be a perfect ploy. Because that shit that happen, people think it's a celebration while bombs going on.
Ooh, yeah, Knicks is over there in the East. It's fucking the Dodgers been winning every fucking year. So we got everybody in the West asleep. Everything got Dodgers over there in the East is the Knicks win. Then the East goes to the Knicks win, and then boom, that's when it's gonna be a perfect timing for chaos.
Yeah, that'd be dope if the Lord allowed it like that. Yeah, I was thinking about that shit.
Perfect storm.
Yeah, everybody, fans, them motherfuckers is crazy.
They crazy.
I wasn't like that. Suck my dick. Boom.
Yeah.
How about that?
Gonna shut all of New York down.
Hell yeah,
all
bro.
the subways, everything, bro.
That'd be interesting to see how the Lord gonna play this thing out.
That's it.
The spirit of the Roman Empire. Those fucking gladiator games, they got more violent in the stands, and the spectators, they got more violent as that thing progressed. They started fucking killing each other.
In the stands.
Yeah, that's a vibration right there.
Yeah.
And then how hysterical those fans are. Oh, please, most. Well, I thought they said the Raiders. Those fans were pretty nuts.
Yeah,
so that's the mindset the average American eye. What the hell is going on, man?
You saw the video of this bitch. She got knocked the fuck out at one of those walls. She went up trying to swing on a dude, and the dude knocked fuck out. And all on the comment boards, they're saying, well, hey, these women can get it too. And so there's a lack of regard of like how they used to, it's like the vintage. They used to say, you can't hit a woman. You know?
And also, what makes those fans even more crazy, a lot of them to enter into those stadiums, they had to get what? Juice. So they gonna turn the fucking volume up on those towers, the frequencies and towers, and people gonna really, they gonna be killing each other like in the church on fucking Kingswood and shit. So that's how it's gonna go. And we're coming into that time of year where everybody wanna get together and shit. Yeah. Hot summer, all that bullshit. Memorial Week, people getting together, and that's the perfect time for them to turn this thing up. And a lot of people do not know, because the people now lying that they got the juicy juice. That's the big shit. But a lot of people got it unawares, no one fucking tell nobody they got it. Once they turn the frequency up, then you're gonna figure out who's who. Back to St. Luke chapter 21, the end of verse 11, it says, and fearful sights, I mean, we see that, signs in the heavens, things that people can't explain, sounds that they're hearing. Like, what's really going on, paranormal activity, things of that nature, animals moving to diverse places, sounds that they hear, different fucking shuttles and rocket tests that they seeing in the sky. What's that?
Y'all remember 2 years ago that whole incident that happened in Miami?
Oh yeah, the mall.
Oh yeah, the mall. Yeah.
Information is coming out about that. Me and Tyler been talking about it. The government's unleashing that it was possible African American men that they see.
Same with Atlanta with the
New videos were coming out, and you see them like walking through the mall.
That's weird, bro.
The government trying, says we were aliens and shit like that.
You know what time it is? Black Vulture might say
It was like 100 cop cars, bro. Some of that happened.
the Hydron Collider. Like 4 years or something. That's the first day that came out. That was at the beginning of the year.
It was New Year's 2024.
It says, on the Rams trumpet and stuff like that. Sharing
ominous signs and weird things. That's what it says. And great signs shall there be from heaven. Great signs in the heavens, and what happens in the heavens dictates what happens on the earth. Because the moon pushes and pulls the tide. Also, the seas are known as peoples, nations, and tongues. So what happens in the heavens dictates what's going on the earth.
And we had a couple stream of months where it was remember that shit, lunacy. Right?
Yeah.
A lunatic.
Yeah.
At the end of this month, they say it's gonna be an all blue moon. May 31st.
Another day, another sign.
Keep going. Verse 12, it says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute.
I mean, you see that right now. What's the year was coined the year of ages, apostasies, and sellouts. These niggas is going to try to come for the real men of the Lord. Because they think since they joined side with Esau and shook his hand and shit, like your boy Lil Bill and these other guys, they think they ain't going to get the persecution. The Israelites.
Yeah, robot been sitting there the longest, man. Right there by the tree.
Felipe
He's going to do this.
By us.
Yeah, bro. Bugging out. But yeah, they going to deliver us up. But hey, like Brother Miles Lawyer did the video, hey, be prepared to be betrayed by your closest family, your friends, and these other groups. You already know what they're going to do. They're going to go for the real men of the Lord, and that's when the Lord going to lift the standard in this time.
That's right.
So we already preparing our minds for this society to go down and crumble. We're the only ones speaking about it. Our minds are being exercised for these things that are coming. We're not in La La Land like you people with entertainment or podcasts, getting money. Fuck all that. It's Drake, and that new album, right? But hey, but still, these days are coming, and they're letting you know, even on Esau's eating that. Okay, fuel shortages, shit like that. Prepare for an angry world. We ain't got enough to go around. The war is going to continue to wage on. It's just going to get worse and worse. These are the beginning of sorrow. It's not going to end. It's only going to get worse.
Right.
But you know what? Hard times bring forth strong men. And the strong men are going to bring forth these good times in the kingdom of heaven. But these times must come.
That's right.
But these good times have created weak men in this society, man. These niggas don't want to go fight. Iran is fucking pretty much at war with this place. All the bases over there in in that region along the strait has been destroyed. So it just goes to show you we're here, and there's no turning back. It's all this stuff is culminating around America's 200. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
And that's the spirit, because we had the same calendar as 1914. World War I broke out in late July of 1914. By August 1st, all European powers were at each other's throats. All right, so July it may go down then. They saying the fuel's gonna be going by that time. Right. America's gonna be 250 years old by that time. So hey, anything can happen. We're in that time.
The average lifespan of an empire.
Yeah, it's 250 years.
That's it.
Yep.
Continuing on in verse 12, it says, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons.
There it is, because some of us gonna be delivered into the prison. It says Satan shall cast some of you into prison. You're gonna have to endure how many ever days you're gonna be in there. You gotta remember back to our forefathers. They were apprehended. Yahushua, first and foremost, was apprehended, but he already knew. He said, y'all didn't take me. I was daily in the temple. He laid in our hands. But the hour came for that to happen to the Lord. Same with Daniel. When he went against the decree, nobody could pray save the king. He still prayed. Put him in the lion's den. 3 holy children didn't bow down to the image. Was thrown in the furnace. We're going to those times where the Lord's going to test our faith. You may be apprehended, but trust in the Lord. He's going to meet you in the situation. He could have saved the 3 holy children from the furnace, but he met him in the furnace. He could have saved Daniel from the lion's den, but he met him in the den. So it goes.
He could have stopped Peter from going in prison, but he let him go. And broke him out.
So
the angel to get
the Lord's going to meet us inside these situations. He already meeting us here. Like on the house of David, I'll show you right now. I'm going to quote it. Because Jonathan's like, I do believe that I don't think that God is with us anymore. He's like, yes, you're right. When you sit here and you cower, the Lord is not with you. And when you go out there and you face fear, that is where the Lord is with you. Because David said, I'm afraid, but I'm still going to go out there. The Lord is with me. So that.
Continuing on, it says, and being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
There's a reason that we're going to be apprehended, some of us, to be brought before these judges and kings, these elites, to tell them what's going to happen to them. We don't give a damn if our head has to get chopped up, there's firing squads, whatever they say they're going to do to us, we're going to have a testimony for them.
And notice it says, for my name's sake.
Yeah.
So how many groups out there are actually standing specifically for the name of the Lord?
Yeah, that's right.
And when you go inside, the Greek word is anoma, meaning the proper name.
That's right.
One of the proper names, the actual name of the Most High, His Son. It's not Jesus Christ. It's not Jehovah. It's not Yeshua. It's not Yahuwah. Yahweh Shemiah.
That's right.
That's right. The way the brother opened up camp. Those are the true names of the Most High. The just shall live by faith.
Yeah. And that's what our enemies fear. When we had that testimony in front of their faces, when we say the name of the Lord, Yahweh and His Son, Yahweh, they're going to Lord, shit. We're going to have something to say. The Lord going to put it in our spirit in that hour. He said, let me think what you're going to say. The Lord going to give it to us to say. Ooh, it's going to be something cool that we're going to say to you. We used to have them shook. These motherfuckers got all power carnally, but they looking at us, little old us, talking to them like, y'all about to go down. Just like, what's it called, the Black Jesus. Simeon. He told them in that room, hey, y'all think y'all gonna take me down in the near future. In the near future, more is gonna come like him. And y'all ain't gonna
Be able to stop him.
That's the elect. That's the elect. You gotta remember, this is the house of David's being built back up. During the age of David, men did extraordinary things. Right. So those men are back now. We're gonna do even greater things because we're in a more technological age. So the Lord's gonna give us more oomph. Like that the clip that Mike Allen left where fucking Superman was facing. Yeah. That dude was like the Lord Jesus, like, man, he just had grabbed him and beat the fuck out of him and left his ass right there. That's what we gonna do. Like, they gonna come with their weapons, robot dogs, drones, and the Lord gonna give us the power to actually match that.
Yeah,
go beyond that.
X-Men versus Sentinels, man. Because that little, that's the little shit he got like right here, right here. Hey, shit, man. He saw his massive sword. His sword is first. So the shit we saw in the movies, he got that shit. What was that movie that came out?
War Machine, bro.
War Machine.
That shit was crazy, bro.
That's wild, bro. Yeah. And that's all up the both sides. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, for that grand showdown. And Satan as angel against Michael as angel. So that grand spiritual power versus, technological power. Let's go. Yeah, bro.
Keep going?
It's Isaiah 59:19. It reads, so shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
That's in the east, so worldwide, people are going to fear the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They're going to know that the God of Israel is behind all of this. He's orchestrating all of this.
Yeah, for his purpose.
That's it.
Right. It's going to contribute to his name being magnified.
That's as it was in the past.
We have all these questions. Wow, he good. There's no search of his understanding.
Right.
This is his will. This is his purpose.
Beyond his past finding
Yeah.
out.
Hey, man, hold on, man. No. You're from a creator, man.
That's right.
You've been created.
That's it.
And that's what Esau is like. This whole disclosure situation. You know, slowly but surely the Lord is going to reveal it. But that's what really, like this guy named Bob Mazar, he's another one that brought it out. You know, not information, it's proven now. They're saying they have some information that pretty much coincides with the Bible. Saying that when they made their contact, or we paraphrase it, they're saying that we're all vessels. And pretty much, they say religion. They do when the command was created for us not to destroy these vessels. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, same thing with the earth. The angelic forces, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, see the earth is in a bad condition.
Yeah.
So they got to come and stop this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Sin is at an all-time high. Death is all around us. So they got to do the reset. Yeah. Fire.
That's right.
So I was going to say, none of this of us. Well, we get apprehended by him. What you going to do? You kill me, hey, it is what it is. What's coming, you can't stop it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can't stop what's written.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't resist his will.
Yeah.
That's why
You
they
can't
have-
resist his will.
Yeah. That's why they have all these so-called contingencies and these plans to kind of come up to achieve different outcomes.
Right.
What
Right.
the scriptures say.
Right.
You know, but whenever they consult the prognosticators and the mediums and shit,
Right.
they tell them there's always
It's gonna
one
end.
end.
It's gonna end the
It's
same
the
way.
Like
Like,
looking glass.
that's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yeah, bro. It's a wrap, man.
It's a checkmate.
They show that in the little series that I was watching. Like an animated comic book kind of feel. Thor Loki, right? And this dude Loki went to all the sorcerers and all that. He said, "Well, I ever killed Thor." And he went to every dimension, all types of stuff. And they said, in every dimension, you always lose. And Thor always wins. He's like, God damn, he's bugging out. So that's what Esau found out. Like, you always lose, no matter what he does, no matter what you do.
No matter what.
And that's the beautiful thing about understanding prophecy. We already know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
No matter what Esau does or what he comes with, it's prophesied that he's going to eventually go down.
That's right, bro.
It's not prophesied for him to win.
Right.
Yeah. That's why CERN told them pretty much Mene Tekel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Been waiting.
You be found wanting.
Same thing happened in the mind they Babylon.
Yeah.
They found Wade in the balance.
Yeah.
Right, them portals opening up. Wade's coming
2017.
out. They found Wade in the balance.
That's right.
This time, this is a worldwide thing that's happening. Not in a specific area. Because wickedness has exceeded through the whole earth. And it steps from right here. Babylon being that golden cup.
That's it. Continuing in Isaiah 59:19, it says, "When the enemy shall come in like a flood."
Troopers, stormtroopers, you know, they got the police force. They're modern day Gestapo, robots, drones, everything is gonna come in like a flood from every direction. Where you really gonna possibly go in a carnal sense when you look at it? What can you possibly do? This man has all the power on his side from the left hand, but then again, what is the scripture gonna say? It's gonna read on.
That's right.
Isn't in there?
It says, "The spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai shall lift up a standard against them."
Now you go into the past, you read the scriptures, when the spirit of the Lord came mightily upon the man, they were unstoppable. They were in
Like
Samson.
Like Samson. 1,000 Philistines, and the spirit of the Lord came mightily
upon them. You already know what happened. It was just dead bodies up there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and,
Joshua and Caleb had different spirits.
Yeah.
Warlike spirits.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you brought it out actually when we went into the word spirit. You can bring it out.
Yeah, you get it better.
It goes into only two types that is going to go one direction, either a warlike or prophetic. ecstatic spirit. That's when the Lord's Spirit mightily comes upon you, foretells what's coming, or He makes you a weapon. And that's in Wisdom of Solomon.
Chapter.
Different. I say that because in this one, it's I think Watts. It might be different. It might be different.
Okay.
Than that one.
Real quick.
The one he talked was with Joshua.
Joshua Caleb.
Yeah, I forgot the Hebrew word.
Yeah,
We can
real
get both.
quick.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
you
you can get.
the apostles were going into it about the flood breakdown. Basically, when you're in a flood,
Oh no.
it's like you're submerged in water.
Yep.
So it surrounds you on all sides. You know, so there's literally no escape. You know, that's how armies used to do it. They would fucking surround you. That's why David said, "When I was compassed about with armies,"
Right.
you know,
was
which
talking
is
about
means
standing.
by to encircle. So there's no escape from that outside of something divine.
Convention,
Yeah.
Right. And we believe that, man. It's in the scriptures.
Yep.
You know, if you're an Israelite male in your 30s and 40s, you gravitate to like X-Men and Superman movies. If you're a manly Israelite,
Yeah.
you gravitate to the type of movies. It's for a reason, because that's in our DNA.
Because if you think about it, if you have fucking 1,000 soldiers all taking swipes at you with the sword, there's no way that you're not going to get fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
But he would come out without a scratch on him. You know, that's something that's outside of normal means, man.
Right, right, bro. That's what we're about to deal with.
Yeah.
That's what they call them also interdimensional beings, angelic forces and stuff like that. You can't stop that. Even they admit it. They say we have no technology to stop that. Interdimensional beings, man.
Right.
And that's the level we on as well. When the Lord, whether we are as men, because we're angels, we're messengers. Whoever's been allotted that is going to show forth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The whole world is about to be shocked, man.
That's right.
You go back to what you said at Simeon Talco.
And like on Brightburn, when he went to go confront old girl, he said, guess what I found out tonight? I found out that I was special, right? He told his mom, right? He said, you are one of the only people on earth that knew how special I was. But soon, and he had that power. He had like the Superman like power. And he did what he needed to do with it instead of the Superman. Weak as hell, but he's supposed to come take over the planet, just like take the world, just like Nolan, just like on Invincible. Nolan was sent to planet Earth to fucking take it over, you know, and bring forth their nation.
Yeah, and that's what Lord's going to do with the elect, those that survive what we're about to bring out here. Just like the cartoon, the Scourge, could be the Ebola, all the viruses going to take a lot of Jakes out, man. Everything else is covered with Jacob's trouble. Lord's going to rebuild with the elect, those men.
Yeah.
That's why he said one of us will be like an until nation, a mighty nation.
Thousands.
The Lord's going to repopulate very quickly. He's going to be done quick. Like brothers say, you got 1,000 women, you got one brother in the span of 9 months. Shit, give or take 12, 18, you got 1,000 children by that time. You get all the 1,000 women. That's real fast.
Hastily
In his time. Imagine 144. Each brother got his whole portion of women. When it says 7 women shall flee to one man in Isaiah 4:1, it doesn't just mean the actual 7, it means completion. This brother can have 100,000. This brother can have more than
You have fucking 2.
two.
You know?
You know? But it's every man's portion.
That's it.
You get your mind towards that, brother, man. We gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, we gotta get up out of here.
Power.
Yeah.
The
All the
Lord's
way the
gonna
women
do
gonna gravitate to you. You part of the elect. You got that power.
it. Have the power.
Yeah. Lord is dealing with you, man.
This is the word in Isaiah 59:19. Spirit is racha in the Hebrew. It says an inspiring, ecstatic state of prophecy.
Yeah, bullet point 1.
And then jumping down to bullet point 3 at the bottom, it says,
Get that. All of them.
oh, keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, come.
More like energy, right?
Yeah, that's. But number 1 again, like the brother said, an inspiring, ecstatic state of prophecy.
And that's the testimony of Yahweh Shai, is the spirit of prophecy. Brothers, like the elders say, God have fun with this thing as possible. Because we have an ecstatic spirit about prophecy. We're happy, we're excited about these things. Nobody else is, but hey, we're excited because these things must happen in order for us to get out of it.
That's it. Point 2, it says, as impelling prophets to utter instruction or warning.
That's what we utter instruction and warning to Jake and to the world at large. Like, you don't know what you you don't know what you're up against for the heathen, and then for our people to repent or die. And we only know that the elect will turn back. Only a remnant shall return unto the mighty God. The rest is going to be depleted and destroyed, either by the sword, pestilence, and ultimately that fire, those missiles.
Point 3, imparting warlike energy and executive and administrative power.
So all authority is going to be in your hands to execute judgment.
Man.
You're going to be a weapon. You're going to have a warlike
spirit.
You know?
That's the spirit that Joshua and Caleb had.
Man.
That represents the elect, man. The only ones that made it to the promised land.
Man, that's it.
I know that was those.
You keep going, because you know, then they're going to have the power to heal and things of that nature. It's going to be miraculous times.
That's it.
Yeah, what Shai said, he said, things you see me do, you shall
Do greater. That's it. That was a job.
Lazarus back in the day.
There it is.
Many healing miracles.
Miracles that you couldn't contain it. God, that's it.
One of the words in there for horn, I believe in Micah, it goes into emitting beams.
Beams, raised, God.
It's a rhyme.
Yeah, that's it.
Where they got inspo from for their fucking anime and all that other shit.
To admit beings, you got characters like Cyclops.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Superman. All you guys were able to shoot rays, Bishop. That's what they talking about. That's what's coming. They know. They seen it in the Project Looking Glass. They even mentioned that, remember the cartoon Jetsons? The technology they had in our cartoon Jetsons. They already had, that's the shit we got now. That's the shit we dealing with right now. They've been had that. You see? But the world was not ready. Just like you remember Eternal. Yeah. When they did the one, you know, one of those angels, so to speak.
Jake, right?
He was the inventions.
Yeah.
They was like, hey, you know, you think about
Give it to him now.
yeah, they was like, they not ready.
Yeah,
It's an age of plowing and
Right.
accidents.
Exactly.
Yeah, God.
Go ahead.
The world about to because everything is linked to this transhumanism. You got the AI glasses, for your fucking adapts to your vision, the ones that you can hear for the languages and all that shit. All kinds of shit coming out. Like, what the fuck?
Elon said this week.
It's getting there, man.
Yeah.
Elon, right?
Yeah.
Like power.
Yeah. That's crazy,
That's
bro.
why in Psalm the 2nd chapter, he said, why did the heathen rage with his plot? And in the NLT, it says that they're seeking to free themselves from slavery to the Most High.
Exactly.
Which is by getting out of these bodies what they think. Yeah. You know, their consciousness and all that.
You
know?
The next point says, as endowing men with various gifts.
That goes into healing and all other types of things that you can do that can not be explained.
That can go up.
Yeah, that's the gifts in the brotherhood as well.
Gifts are
diverse gifts. Alongside your brother, it's true. Come together,
Paul said the ultimate gift that you should want to have is prophesying. The 4C thing, that's a powerful power, like the 4C, like a spider sense.
Yeah.
I already know that's coming up. Dip out.
Like, that's real, man. And that's what we've been saying. Everything we've been saying through the Holy Spirit, you know, the spirit of prophecy is happening.
That's right.
That's happening. It's happening, man. That's powerful. And it's humbling, man. You know? It's not of us. You get apprehended like, hey, man, I'm just a messenger.
That's it.
You got your message, yes, he has his. You know? And we're not even tied into this world. See what I'm saying? So they can't really catch us. They got to make shit up. Right. They have to make stuff up. Like if you have these pastors living a false ass life, you know what I'm saying? He's a fucking freak, nasty motherfucker. Yeah, they catch you on that shit. We ain't put up with none of that, man. We ain't incorporated. We ain't into no Masonic brotherhood. We damn near untouchable until the Lord allowed them to touch us, man. That's the spirit, bro. You know talk.
The Lord made us soldiers. He said, don't be entangled with your So we ain't really involved in all the work shit. We just do what we gotta do. Go to work, pay bills, go eat. You know, get a little
They do the work of the Lord. And they know that, man. Because you know they watch.
Yeah, they watch us. They follow.
Yeah, so, I mean, these guys are boring.
Yeah, exactly. And everything we say, you put out there, we tell it ourselves.
Yeah,
right. We boring, shit like that. So it's like, and we're not even friends. You know?
I mean, since the PDF files came out, they ain't got a damn thing.
Yeah, exactly. So what the fuck can you say about that?
Yeah, I like some titties, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. One of the things.
All kinds of abominations to children.
Diabolical shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Diabolical shit.
Now, we should be worried about this damn devil, man.
Yep.
And this accusation, man. This guy is wild as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Violent in the earth.
Yeah, violent in the earth.
One of the things that came light in the files was that he's flooding the environment with microplastics.
Yeah.
We know all type of other shit, pollutants, but one of them is microplastics. That's why they said in the last 8 years, the human body has 50% more microplastics in just 8 years, which it does. It wreaks havoc on your testosterone, which takes away a man's aggression and everything else, ED and all that, obesity.
That's spiritual, bro, because you see it, because, when World War I broke out, World War II, or like Babylon got attacked in 9/11, men was like rowdy and ready to go over there and fight. Iran been at war with them since fucking February 2028, and none of these men are really ready
since
to
February.
like, they ain't even gung ho to go fight. Oh, I don't want to. I just want to stay home and do my TikTok dances and shit. Yep. Because like you said, the microplastics in the damn water and the food is making these men weak. The estrogen is in all types of shit, milk. So their testosterone level is low.
So they can take this over with little to no resistance.
Man, that's biological warfare.
Exactly.
Yep.
Biological warfare, chemical warfare, psychological warfare.
There's
Big ass warfare.
There's a scripture on that. I believe your house said, like, how can you take the strong man's goods unless you bind the strong man? So pretty much that's what they do to the populace of the men in Babylon, is binding them
worldwide,
biologically and worldwide, so they can go in there for the kill. They already got the weaponry to take over, but they just gotta, like a serpent, it has to move off vibration. It doesn't just strike you. The vibration has to be just right. And the animal that is going to hit has to be unaware when it strike you without it knowing. So that's how Esau moves. He wants to strike you people when you least expect it.
Why the hell they go? You got a KFC in fucking Jamaica, bro.
It ain't Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want
they know for some bomb ass jerk chicken and stewed chicken. You don't need no KFC.
I know.
They got Jake out there hooked. Yeah, so that's chemical warfare right there, bro.
It's like chicken, Tyrone.
It's in the chicken. Damn.
They have everything.
Chicken fillets.
A few years back, I remember seeing some. You're right.
Bacon and
All kinds of
Jake out there chemically imbalanced. And soft in the ass up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jake, the islands, they're very aggressive.
Yeah, see?
That's an aggressive lifestyle, man. Survival of the fittest.
That's why you see him chasing down a body, and they'll throw a body dude, and they'll put a fucking tire on over it.
Whole other life there, whole other fucking life out there.
Yeah,
This thing is worldwide, man. To kill off Jacob.
Yep. Dueling machetes and shit on the corner.
What was going on in Cuba? Their fuel prices.
Oh, yeah. And the power's still out.
Yeah, the power's still out. You know what I'm saying?
Unbeknownst to Esau, that's a warrior tribe, so our people been down low. They can take that.
And they stuck on the island.
Yeah. Damn.
And that's what's coming here when they rolling blackouts and all that. At least water shortage, everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot summer.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot as fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot what South American country it was that you posted the lesson about. Chevron, they go and they dump fucking millions of gallons of the shit, filtered out the shit fuel, the waste, the fuel waste, that has all them fucked off. It's all in their bloodstream and shit,
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Hell, man, we're still here. Why we not dead?
Yeah.
That's the miracle in itself.
That's it.
Right there, the Lord, man.
After all the shots we had to take to go to school and shit, and
military.
Military. You have to
Coming
get
into the
shot,
country too.
coming into the country, traveling, all types of shit that they gave us. And Jake is still here.
The lead levels in the hood.
Oh yeah, fucking heavy metals in the
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
All type of shit. The metal in the fucking cereal and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Damn, and the milk was through.
General
And they
Mills
fucking
and shit.
red top milk. Yeah, God damn.
Yeah, all
Jake
that.
is still here.
You wonder why Jake deal with mental retardation?
ADHD.
You
Talking
did
about,
that, man.
Isaiah?
So you did that shit.
Oh,
Verse
You
16.
poisonous, man.
Jake's just coming out retarded and shit.
Exactly.
Brother's gonna go up.
Let me go to verse 16.
A couple, because Yahushua, before the men get the power, Yahushua's got to get his. You know,
Yeah, man.
he's got to get his fucking licks in.
God, I go to verse 16. This is Isaiah 59, jumping up to verse 16. It says, and he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor.
Right?
Therefore his arm brought salvation unto
The
him.
arm represents the heavenly host. Like the brother beautifully put, they see the heavenly host, Yahweh Shemashah, the angels, they all see that the earth is dying, it's going in the wrong direction, so they have to come back and reboot it, make it right. Yahweh's position, he's going to come back to remove this disease, which is Esau Edom from the earth. From rulership, from power, put his ass in slavery, beat the fuck out of him, give him double, and then eradicate his after 1,000.
It says, therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness, it sustained him.
And this goes hand in hand with what's written in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, because the Lord said he's going to put the armor on, and it's going to say the same thing. You can keep it right there.
17.
Verse 17, it says, for he put on righteousness as a breastplate.
There it is. The Lord's getting armored up. This war that he's about to come out of earth, and the people and the inhabitants thereof fear.
Yeah, right.
Because he is surely a God that hides himself.
And
the Lord done that strategically. Like, I'm going to ride and come back.
And there's
like
components.
That clip that Mike always showed, he said, he's like, I'm what men fear when they name the sky.
Superman's ass.
Yeah, bro. He said, I fought gods before. He said, you would fought stories.
Yeah.
You know?
And
People think they know the Lord, they don't know.
Yeah.
Look what's written of the Lord. That's only we have only seen but few of his works.
That scripture reminds me of that vision that the sister had about the angels in heaven.
Somebody text us, said you got water hot.
And there's components to war. You know, one of the earlier stages of war is reconnaissance. And that's why you have the angels. They're doing the recon. Yeah. Yep. To get that intel.
And the Lord placed us as a sleeper cell to be within the society and learn intelligence, just like the angels. Pretty much send it back.
That's what nigga will do before a B&E.
Yeah.
He'll case the block.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be out there weeks in advance. He'll check your fucking your pattern, and then he'll know when to strike.
Strike. Yeah.
Okay, quick precept one in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, it's Amos 9 and 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord power, Yahweh Shemashah, are upon the sinful kingdom.
Now, first and foremost, this was originally talking about Israel, right? All the sin that we committed and just iniquity upon iniquity, but now it's talking about Babylon the Great. How much more this place?
Right.
And it tells you in another place that the Lord talked about Sodom. He said, if Sodom was here in this city, Sodom would remain in this city, would be destroyed. Just to show you how much more wicked this place is. It said that the sins of this place has reached the heavens. So the Lord has caught wind of it, and it's going to get to a point where the Lord
Hey, bro, what's up, brother Ayan? You know where Ayan at?
Isaiah 13.
We see the signs how close
Yeah.
he is for the Lord to really do this place.
You down there?
Isaiah 13 says that the means, when they destroy this place, it'll be at Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, the fire
Talking about America.
Yeah.
You know?
That's because we don't know.
It says, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
The Lord's literally going to destroy this place from off the face of the earth. That's why you always see Putin and all these nuclear power nations always say we're going to wipe this place off the map. Where did they get that saying from? From the Scripture said it, that the Lord himself is going to take this place.
Nuclear doctrine.
And Putin had just
the nuclear doctrine.
the Russians just had massive nuclear exercises.
They had the test.
Joint nuclear exercises with Belarus, and India joined in as well to take nuclear payloads to deliver them to the delivery systems, because they had those separated in different bases.
They've been doing a lot of tests dealing with missiles. They done tested Satan too, I think last year.
Says, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. The Lord is going to save the remnant, just as he did before. The majority of Jacob dealt with, the Lord always had a remnant reserved. As he told David, there's always going to be one to sit on the throne. There's always going to be a remnant reserved. Right? And that's what's going to happen in Babylon. That's why we had we had the pie chart back in the day when we had the sign. And the majority of that pie chart was red. The majority of Jacob is going to be dealt with and vanquished. But then that 1/3, in the yellow and then in the white, is going to be saved. And that's a very smaller number than the actual nations. So that's what the Lord said, I will not utterly destroy it all. He's going to take the grape of the cluster. From that one grape, he's going to bring back the whole thing. That's right. Say it the Lord, God bless you. Say it the Lord, God bless you. Hey, bro. As it is written, watch it real quick. It has been spoken. I have spoken.
I got something real quick. Zechariah chapter 6, verse 1, the brother mentioned the reconnaissance. The angel begins sent out the chariots. It says, then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, there came 4 chariots out from between 2 mountains.
Now, this can't be nothing else. It can't be an actual mountain. The brother was Red Mountain now, but it ain't. Watch what he's going to read further.
And the mountains were mountains of brass.
You see any mountains made of brass and metallic alloy material?
Right.
That's a chariot. That's a spaceship.
That's it.
Gigantic one.
Gigantic spaceship. Because it said ships came from out between these ships.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It says the first chariot were red horses, and a lady out here actually recorded that. Seen a bunch of chariots that was color red. It's popping up in the sky. Yeah, and afterwards it was just zoom, zoom. A bunch of crazy stuff.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The colors don't have significance behind it.
They mean something.
You know what I'm saying?
Color.
And the second chariot, black horses, and the third chariot, white horses. You see them? White represents victory. Every time we saw them chariots out here, white represents victory, man. It's in the white horse.
Yeah. I know the red ones are for war, the black ones are for like pestilence, devastation. Some of the red, this ones are for like different natural disasters, like hurricanes, storms.
Yeah, John Force out here working, man.
Yeah,
working. Right. The fourth chariot bristled with bay horses. Then I answered and said unto the angel that talked with me, what are these, my Lord? Here's the point. The angel answered and said unto me, these are the 4 spirits of the heavens which go forth from standing before the Lord of all the earth. They go back and forth, man.
That's it.
They have the heavenly court. Heavenly court they have. You know, the same has up here as well. Yeah. You know, that's what they have, man.
I've done that
daily basis. Yeah, they're everywhere.
That's it.
Then you got the evil angels, the demonic forces as well.
Yeah, that's fucking with people. Yeah, demonic possessions, having people do crazy shit.
Yeah, tap into your mind.
That's it, bro.
There ain't no joke. The hosts of heaven, the Lord of hosts, Lord of armies. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's all good.
That's it, bro. Everything was made for
You found
his sake and for his pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh,
like past
that's a revelation.
Right, for his pleasure, for his purposes.
That's it. That's it.
You know, he set this thing up. Good is set against evil, evil is set against good. Spirit's created for vengeance. You know,
Man.
Judgment upon evil.
It's all being pestilence.
That's it.
It's like we have the knowledge that it's all being orchestrated by Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yeah.
All his accounts.
I, the Lord, do all things.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
That's quick.
You got something? Yeah.
Quick, Rick. Baruch 4:31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee.
Talking about Babylon the Great and all these cities. You gotta remember, Jake had their own cities. Black Wall Street wasn't the only one. Plus, Gad had theirs. They had the oil fields and shit. Killers of the flower moon. So, it goes to show you that there a lot of Issacharites during the time of what's his name, man? Pancho Villa. These guys. You gotta remember, actually during 1914, that's when there was like a revolution in Mexico, and that's when they were actually the U.S. government was fighting against Pancho Villa and those guys, and they were actually there was no actual border; they could just cross over freely. That's why they kind of pushed the border further down where Texas was. It goes to show you that Jake was already doing a lot of things. This guy had their own cities and things that was moving. Jake had those Black Wall Street, so to speak, and you had Gad and other northern tribes had their own cities.
Yeah.
They had,
Our people flourished well.
without Esau doing
We
anything.
don't need their influence.
Yeah, even before Jim Crow, Jake was flourished, right? But they brought Jim Crow in.
Would you say, how you got a piano?
I ain't got a piano. Yeah. So and then right after World War I, that's when they fucking right after World War I, they fucking sent a damn military in there to Georgia. They had planes, military force, and bombs. You can't guard against that. Man. You can't fight against that. And then they drowned other cities, flooded them. So it just goes to show you that's
It's not our rest. It was never set designed for our rest, man. Period. For us to flourish. It's part of our punishment.
He sent the eagle from far. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, it said it goes into that in Habakkuk, the first chapter. He used them as punishment. Isaiah 10, the rod of mine anger.
Psalm 17.
Right. He's the sword of the Lord.
Yeah.
That's it, man. This place was never designed for us to flourish.
Yeah.
That's why these
All
cities.
these inventions, black inventions. Why the hell Drake out here on Skid Row? Somebody mentioned their line, go back to somebody that made a fortune of an invention.
Yeah. It said the transatlantic slave trade, it reshaped the entire fabric of the world. You know, the entire world economies and how they structure their systems and shit. It all was reshaped during the transatlantic slave trade. You know, you push that commerce, through that institution.
First commodity on Wall Street was Jake. Actually, Judites that came off those ships, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. It was the first product on Wall Street. You got it right. That's why these cities are mourning now, because those are the same cities Jake built up during slavery, the fucking cotton fields and the cotton gin and all that to make picking the cotton much easier for Jake.
Yeah, man, this place has a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
It said, woe to the bloody city. It's all full of lies and robbery.
Bloody bad.
All full of lies and robbery.
Since thou not hast hated blood.
Blood shall pursue thee. Yes,
People don't understand, man, the system is just being fucked.
Yeah.
You're being robbed. You're being lied to. You're being deceived. How people don't understand that, man?
Yep.
The whole time.
And this is what goes hand in hand with why the world is so fucked up. Because not only because they transgressed the ordinances of the Heavenly Father, but because they took his treasure. Yeah.
Even your boy,
my goodly and pleasant things.
your boy Hitler said that.
Yeah.
He said that you had the jewels of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah, right. That's a fact, man.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee.
So miserable are our enemies now.
Yeah.
They women want us. He saw us through. Just like my man Thrag said, he said, we will wear your clothes. We will walk your streets. We'll be among you. You know, we will breathe and bring forth our race. But now we don't even have to go for the Edomite. They come for us.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
So it is what it is. And Esau is now miserable because he did that to us, broke up our families, our homes. But now the Lord is doing it to him. It's a beautiful thing. And they can't take it. Jake will make money stretch, really get what they need to survive. Esau's fucking complaining, I don't know how anybody lives like this, man. I have to pay my bills and I ain't got enough food. And you in your car screaming at the steering wheel. Like, damn, bro. You got to get it how you live, man. Go ahead, huh?
And rejoice at thy fall.
So they rejoice at our fall. Going even way back when the Babylonians took us down.
Yeah, racing.
Even to the foundation thereof.
Brother can get that in Esdras 4, because we know the Babylonians sacked the temple and took the menorahs and the gold and all that out of the temple. But who destroyed it?
4 and 40.
Who actually plundered it, put it and took it down? Because it won't let you know in any other place. But we know who was there. It lets you know in Obadiah that when the Babylonians were taking away our forces and taking Jake out of Israel, who was in the midst? Fucking Esau. Edom Yeah, man. Supposed to be our brother. We broke the brotherly covenant. Let us just get taken. Found us out. Oh, here's another one. There one go. You know. And then they looked at the temple and said, destroy it. Destroy it even to the foundation. And all nations knew from the time Solomon built it that this was the place for the worship of our power. All the nations knew that. But Esau didn't give a shit. He's like, nah, destroy that. Destroy what they destroyed it twice. Yeah. 2 times. Yeah, they destroyed it during the time of the Babylonians and during the time of the Romans. Go ahead,
Khan. It says,
you got that?
Did
got
you
it?
read
Who got it?
this another verse.
I got the one
more.
with Ezra.
Okay. Both of them are good. Go ahead,
And it's crazy because the Edomites, they came back on the scene after they were fucking driven forth from the earth. They came back on the scene in the form of the Spanish, you know, mainly. And when you go into all these areas, especially in the Southwest, it's all named after Spaniards, man.
Yeah.
San Pedro's, Palos Verdes,
Yeah.
you know,
Especially out here.
Ventura,
Right.
the Valley, you know.
Right. Yeah. That's what Esau, man. So, yeah, Esau came back into power after the Renaissance period.
Yeah. Yep.
That's when he came back into power.
Gustavo Colon and all that, you know.
They got their start in Spain after they took down the Moors that held it for almost 1,000 years.
Yep.
Took them down in Granada. Borgias got up in there. They took the papacy in Spain, not the one in Rome, but the papacy in Spain. They got in there.
Yeah.
And that's when he became Pope.
That's why they called him Catalan and shit.
Catalan.
And then they
and then he was financed. Cristobal Colon was financed by King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella.
The Papal Bulls.
Yeah.
The Papal Bulls.
to have a voyage, expedition over to this side of the world.
Yeah.
They knew who was over there.
Yep.
How you know that people was over there?
And they pushed Catholicism. They forced basically Christianity on the entire planet, man.
Yeah.
Under the force of the sword. That's why they said the Catholic Church has more bodies than anybody.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Because I believe the crown gave the Spanish all leeway to go west. And they said everything west would conquer. And then he told the Portuguese everything east to conquer that. That's why the Portuguese landed in Japan and China. They went that way, fucking pushing that Christianity east. They going west. The Spanish went west. Yep. Pushing that Catholicism west.
Yep.
On the tribes.
Yep. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
Like you said, they're named after these devils. You know, San Pedro, San Diego, San Francisco, Hermosa, all this bullshit. Now those same cities are under turmoil.
Especially San Francisco.
Oh, yeah.
49ers after the gold rush. It was like 1849. Yeah. So look on the San Francisco now.
And a lot of Jake don't realize they had Gad working like fucking slaves to build up some of those different infrastructure.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The North, pretty much.
Yeah. And they had to fucking get Jake in there to build those railways. But they actually used the fucking Chinaman, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And they was like, not a Chinaman's chance, where they had the fucking dynamite to blow a hole through the mountains and shit. But then you had Jake lay the actual tracks of those trains going through those lands. And then they needed Gad, because Gad knew the terrain. Like, what's over that hill, what's over that mountain? You got to blow a hole through the mountain.
Yep.
That's why they got the train tracks and all that now. They had to connect east to west, because they already had San Francisco bustling, but they had nothing else in the west. Everything else was just no man's land, Gadite territory. Over there in the east, they had New York, Boston, and all that shit. They had to build the railway all the way from the east to the west, connect to San Francisco.
You can tell on the way up here from the South Bay, there's a lot of canyons and shit, you know, untapped real estate.
Yeah. Yep. Got it out.
It says, miserable is she that received thy sons.
Babylon the Great. Miserable now that received our sons.
Yeah,
slaves.
the is gone, man.
Yeah. Everything is gone. Everything that has happened. The music is low. Everything that makes Babylon great is because of the tribes. And all the inventions that we made that have went unnoticed. It is everything that you use. The street light, to the car, to the locomotive, to the train, to the air conditioning, to everything. But Jake don't get no credit. Like the brother said, there's a lot of Jakes out here that their family line goes back to the ladies' inventions. But they on Skid Row, or they living paycheck to paycheck, or they just getting by. Or they trying to keep up with the Joneses or whatever. They should be wealthy.
Right, like this whole situation that down there in Carolinas, this one lady shot these two attorneys in the fucking head. Right, so court because there was a situation going on. It was mistreating her mother in the nursing home and threw acid in the neck. She's trying to go through the proper channels, give it no less. People losing. They said, fuck it. Yeah, some more of these things gonna happen, man.
Also be
It's gonna get to that point. You said it was a woman, right?
Yeah, it was a black woman.
All right, see,
Yeah.
it's gonna get to that point.
Yeah, it's more that's gonna happen.
But Jake gonna
also
get fucked over in the system.
Yeah. Also
you know, I'm tired of this.
like you said, Jake tried to go through the proper channels, but these fucking devils keep extending the fucking goalposts and shit. So it's like Jake gonna get to the point like, hey, fuck it, we don't give a shit. You know, you either go to devil or I go to devil. You know, but it is what it is. It's gonna get to that point. We know because the scriptures say it's gonna get to that point. Everybody gets a chick. Everybody gets a chick.
Speaking of the Carolinas, the devil went ham down there in the South. You know, they still have the plantations are set up. They're like museums now. You had a fucking coworker just come back from South Carolina, and they still have the preserved slave cottages and shit. And it's like a fucking amusement park. The Boone plantation, where you go into the slave houses, the main house, you know, Master's house and shit. The big house, yeah. And it's all preserved and shit. You know, national landmark.
Yeah, they have a lot of those. Hey, but that's beautiful how they, like you said, they use it as a museum. But that's a fucking that's another nail in their coffin. To let them know like this is what you did, you're proud about it, and this is why the Lord's gonna destroy you. So how the hell are you mad at us? And that's why Trump was trying to take a lot of those articles off of take all that down.
Confederate statues.
Yeah, all that, yeah.
Your sins are written in heaven.
Yeah. He think, oh, let me just get rid of it, put it back here, forget about that. The Lord already seen it. He said he requires that which is past. It already happened.
Destroy the evidence.
He's trying. The bones crying out.
He's trying
to
Out of sight, out of mind. He's trying to have them in derision.
Yeah, he's trying to destroy the evidence, but we like the forensic files. You know, it's like, bro, I put the light on it. Shit is still here, man. He's like, I tried to put the alcohol on it. It didn't let it go. It's still right there.
That's the spirit, because that's called luminol, which goes into like to illuminate.
Yeah, so we shine a light on this fucking thing, man. Like,
Yeah.
You got fingerprints every fucking man.
Yep.
Yeah. Caught you red-handed. Get it
Right.
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin.
So they rejoiced when we went down, all the way down, bro, and they did some fucking heinous shit to us. Vile ass shit. And we're just rejoicing and selling us off and doing all types of shit with our children. These motherfuckers are still doing it. The fucking PDF shit is just some recent shit they brought out, but they've been doing this shit. And how much more back in slavery when there was no cameras and shit like that. Doing all type of shit. And the Lord's seen it all. And now he's going to repay you, damn devils, for everything you've done. That's right. Everything.
And was glad at thy fall.
He was glad when we fell. When our kingdoms fell over there in Europe, medieval times when it came to a close, Constantinople was sacked, took down, and out of Spain fell. They got into the papacy, they got into the line of the kings, and they took all those places down. Now those fucking elites is in our castles that we built over there. They acting like they the royal family and shit. Yeah. And nah, man. That this demon peasant Charles and shit. This dude ain't no king.
Didn't even look right.
He's no peasant. Like he wearing a costume.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. That's what's going on. And even a lot of dudes in Wales and Ireland and all those places, they don't like them motherfuckers. Yeah, right. They have their hands in their pocket looking at them like, hey, who was that came here? Your boy Killian Murphy? Killian Murphy, yeah. The king came, he was looking at him, just looking at him. They know the history. Right. So it's like, man, fuck that. They ain't gonna be king. Right. You know, like, our king. That's it.
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved
for her own desolation.
So now Babylon's going to be grieved for her own destruction, right? Because the Lord's going to deliver his elect out of this place. He's going to destroy this place just like ancient Egypt was destroyed. And once the Lord got done with that place, it never rose again as a world power again. It was a regional power, like the Apostle John said. Egypt was a regional power, ancient Egypt, but it was never a world power. Exactly. So Babylon, once it's destroyed, it's going to be a great desert. Beware of the beast man. He is the devil's pawn. It's going to be a bidding zone. And what did the dude say? He said, don't go. You will not like what you find. Yeah. You see the damn... Everything is going to be gone, man. Ain't going to be no damn Statue of Liberty. It's going to be all gone.
That came out in the 60s, man.
Yeah,
you know how powerful his first two plays were. Yeah. That is powerful, bro. And then those hidden gems was in that movie to the beloved Apostle Ramon. Show me that. That's 60s.
Well made movies. Yeah, like everything in the 60s on point. Fucking James Bond, goddamn Twilight Zone, everything. It was like really, the story was good. We know where it goes back to the Bible. These devils were trying to do the innuendo to Jake, because Jake was better. The apes, Jake obviously, and us taking over. And then in the second planet, the apes showed the mission.
Right. Underground cities, living underground. That shit is crazy. They use special effects to scare people off.
Oh, damn. Applied to the blueprint and shit, yeah. Way back then, 60s.
60s. This man been on the level, man.
Yeah.
Both sides the vision is yet for a point in time. At the end, he shall speak and not lie.
So now we coming into a world of the MOTB, and if you can't see it by now, you a goddamn clown and your ass been paid off. We already know this.
Yes, man. Terrible. Dog returning to the old vomit. These are false prophets. Going back into Christianity.
That's
a few years ago, it was all about the Israelites.
Right. But apparently these niggas was among the truth for all the years and really didn't believe. That's terrible. I ain't gonna say these niggas was in the truth. I'm gonna say they was among the truth. And you niggas never believed.
Never was part of us. Never was part of us the whole time.
That's what the scriptures say.
Trying to twist up
Crept in unawares.
Go over the same breakdown. Going back to Abraham. Come on, man.
And then this nigga, Little Bill, trying to break down Revelation, but he skipped over Revelation 9. Right? Like, if it ain't those World War I planes, look at it. Was it sail and shit? I don't know.
Yeah, man. So the Lord led us to the right path. Our teachers. These words are faithful and true and make sense. Like, man, I'm open. I was trying to sup with you. You know, when your minds give you a better understand, like, oh, wow. So if you truly blessed, man.
Yeah. That's why these certain men are cut off from the prophecy. They can't clearly see it. It is right in their faces because they don't know Yahushua.
Yeah, they're not friends of the Lord.
There it is. His testimony is what? He's going to give you the spirit of prophecy. You know it. And it's going to be plain to the what? Holy. But it's a stumbling block to the wicked. So you do God and all through. And he ain't going to get it because he just can't get right. But you niggas thinking by joining his side you're going to be cool? Nah. He said you shall be thrust through when you join hand in hand with this man. So you ain't going to get away. And you're going to be beaten with many stripes because you know. And all your congregation that is just gullible, they going to be beaten. They ain't going to know what the fuck is going on. You going to be beaten with more stripes because you know what's going on.
For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude.
We see that now with the music, to the morale, to just the way society is fucking moving. The men is weak as hell. Women are masculine.
Yeah, man. They totally freaked out in their mind.
Oh, man.
It's ridiculous.
What did you post, bro? The colored hair fucks up your mental state and shit.
You're dealing with a crazy person.
Yeah.
The bitch got that and tattoo. She got daddy issues.
Birth control and all that.
They ain't got it right mental, bro. They put it up.
And her pride shall be turned into mourning.
That's it. It's not America known for its pride, the few proud Marines, right? So America is all about its pride. We're proud. America's our country is great. We won World War I and World War II. We're the top dogs. We had the most elite Air Force on the planet. Proud to be an American. Or at least I know I'm free.
And Donald Trump comes out to that song every time whenever he's announced, bro. To that exact song, be American, yeah.
Wow. Here you go. You know? And they say your pride is going to be turned into what? Warning.
Yeah, look at the subway station out there in New York. All the floods. Look how Japan and China subway stations look. It's clean as hell. I've been to Japan, bro. It was clean as hell.
Oh, they had that bullet train.
Yeah, they on the bullet train, but on the bullet train too.
A lot of times they actually invest into the actual infrastructure of the land. Though Babylon don't do that. Everything is mostly towards the military.
This place cannot be healed. This place is something possible.
That's it, bro. Because you know, Babylon got the finances, but like the brother said, it can't be healed. And it was told in Jeremiah, if we could, would have healed Babylon. Can't be healed.
Can't be healed.
That's it.
This place get healed. When is the kingdom going to come?
Bro, that would be that.
When is y'all going to get healed?
The fucked up part is you would have Jakes and be all for that.
Yeah, niggas
This place being healed and shit.
That's good. Right. Because this place treats you like shit, man. Old and young, you know? So, there's not a rest, man. It's going to say perfect goodness, perfect wisdom, or what's it else? What's it about the kingdom? Perfect rest is allowed.
Rest is allowed.
Yeah.
And for perfect goodness.
Perfect.
Yeah, the same thing.
You know, certain girls don't get sleep like that. But even if you get good sleep, you're still dying, bro. You're still dying, man.
Your body's still fighting.
Yeah, it's still fighting.
We get into that.
Sicknesses come out of nowhere, get sick.
Yeah. For it to say rest is allowed, that would imply that there's no rest here.
Period.
You know?
Even if you got some good night rest.
Yeah.
I was holding that. I was holding something above that. Then it goes into what Barack just said.
Okay.
What's that, second edge 8?
Second edge is 8.
52.
Yeah, I was holding 50.
Well, yeah, all great miseries upon earth.
Because of pride. This second Ezra chapter 8, beginning at verse 50. It reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world,
Miseries, man.
because they have walked in great pride.
Because they have walked in great pride, these miseries are going to come upon you. You think you can still travel? No goddamn jet fuel real soon. Or if you're in another place like Dubai or some shit, you'll have to be stranded out there in a damn war zone. And then trade routes are getting cut off. Things are becoming hostile. So there ain't no point in the traveling thing and shit is sweet. You know? And then in the States, prices are going up and things are scarce. And they're far and in between for you to get. You're gonna have to get your hands on it and then they're gonna lock shit down again.
With vehicles, that's a perfect plot. I was in the So I got all chains coming up in June to knock that shit out.
Brother got good, you know, courses and a lot of these mechanics and oil places and shit, they don't do you solid. But the rest of these people, they're just assholes. They just go to get a change, but they don't know that each of these oil changes and the actual oil canisters are going to be more in price because less and less is coming from the Strait of Hormuz and these different trade routes are being cut off.
So once y'all decide to go into the city and not be able to.
Yeah, the jet fuel. People ain't going to be able to fly across the country, or you ain't going to be able to leave from state to state because they're going to have quarantine. Who's going to be in control of that? Yeah. And who's going to be in control of the TSA if you do try to fly? ICE. Right. There's no way.
Yeah. So you're on the list. There's no escape.
Can't leave.
You might as well leave now and shit.
Yeah, if you can leave now. Because you ain't going to be able to leave when they start quarantining niggas. They tell you self-quarantine. But if you self-quarantine, you got to quarantine for 45 days.
Right.
Who can afford that to be not going to work for 45 days?
Yeah, that'll take them out.
Yeah. And if you go your ass to the hospital like a dummy, they gonna quarantine your ass for 45 days. They ain't gonna allow you to leave. You know a dude that went to the hospital, they gonna quarantine to the street. You know a dude that went to the hospital, right? He didn't even come back to work and shit. Cause they trying to get his ass out of the job. Because he literally injured. He was injured on the job and they want his ass out of the job. God damn.
Wicked, bro.
It's cold. That's why wisdom and knowledge is our stability.
Yes,
It keeps our mind stable. Because outside of this, you gotta remember how you first was. I was unstable as hell.
Yeah.
You gotta put on that mask.
Like a bull in the net. Like
Your mind is all stable.
Yeah.
You don't know if you going and coming. You know what the fuck going on.
Verse 51. But understand thou for thyself.
So understand for thyself. Hey, get this. With all that getting, get understand. With all the wisdom that's coming out, like really soak it in.
Yeah.
Because we gonna have wisdom and knowledge to be the stability of our times. What wisdom? Wisdom of the scriptures, the wisdom of Yahweh Shemashah to know what's coming. That's half the battle is already knowing what's ahead. Why it's coming. We're not gullible. We ain't just hiding in the sand like a damn ostrich. We know what's going on.
Yeah.
We have to see it. You're
right.
gonna have to see it. You're gonna have to face it. You're gonna have to face it head on. But knowing is half the battle.
The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's also referenced as the light. You know, it says that we were illuminated.
Yeah.
You know, and when you go into that word in the Greek, it's phatizo, and it means to imbue with saving knowledge. So this is knowledge that leads to salvation. That's the only way out.
That's it.
You know.
And that says that in Ecclesiastes when it goes into money is a defensive.
Wisdom is a
Now money is about to be null and void now. It's going to go into a digital system. You're going to have to switch over to that system. We already know where you're going to have to get in order to buy and sell. And if you get that, you're dead. You're dead. You're going to be melted here. As it tells in Ezekiel 22. So for those that don't take it, what are we going to do? What does the scripture say we're going to do? That the Lord's going to keep us in those times. That the Lord's going to feed us when everybody else is not being fed. He's going to give us drink when people are thirsty. He's going to give us joy of heart when people have vexation of spirit.
Yeah.
They already vexed right now. The people that got the jab, the juice, people that's they got the 401k, they've been working at a company for fucking 30 years and they just let them go. The Spirit Airlines, everybody. So none of this shit leads to anything.
Yeah.
A lot of people just money, and you gotta have the money. None of that is gonna equate to nothing.
Yeah, the money ain't gonna be worth shit. Because they're going to the digital world.
That's why it says seek
the
this
digital
truth.
ID real soon.
Yeah, that's why wisdom in the chapter in Ecclesiastes is better than the money.
Hell yeah.
It's more of a defense than the money. Like, yeah, we use the money for what it's worth as we can still use it. But how much more wisdom in the time? It says it's going to give life to them that have it.
I could read that for you.
Because it said that your riches, say you do got some money on some fucking credits and shit. It said that ain't going to deliver you from the day that was riches ain't going to
Ecclesiastes 7. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 12, straight to the point. And it reads, for wisdom is the defense, and money is the defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
It's going to give life to the elect. Because it said the just shall live by faith. Faith is also a gift. And with that gift is going to be wisdom. And who's wisdom? Who would become wisdom for us? Yahweh. And it said wisdom bringeth to a king. So there it is.
That's why it says the multitude of the wise are the welfare of the world.
Because the next rulers of the next world is the elect.
Yeah.
First and foremost under our king Yahweh and then David, our king, our prince. And then the rest of the 12. And you got the rest of the 144 in their order. And then the rest of 1/3, and then over time, 2/3 that have died are going to come back through the loins of the righteous. And then all Israel shall be saved. So that's written in time.
What does it say is the principal thing? You know, meaning it's fucking top.
It's the number one thing you should shoot for.
Exactly.
And this corner ass will tell you shoot for money and all this shit. Like, all right, yeah, I need that. Okay, to maneuver and get around, but that's not the top thing. The top thing is wisdom, which is Yahweh. It's the Spirit of the Lord.
He said he cherished wisdom more. He said riches was as nothing to me.
It was like sand and dust compared to it.
What do y'all trying to say? Seek the kingdom of heaven and righteousness. All
Every thing shall be added unto you.
You know, the kingdom begins with this truth.
Yeah.
Back in 2nd Esdras 8 and 51, it says, but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
Hey, seek out the men that are just like you, that think like you, the men of the Lord, the apostles, the elders, brothers. We all think the same. We all see the same thing. We all want the same thing. We're all working for that penny, as in the parable that Yahweh gave. Whether we came in early, like our apostles and elders, there in the heat of the day, or you coming at that 11th hour, you still get the same penny if you put in that labor, that work. The Lord will not forget you.
Verse 52 is the point. It says, "For unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted."
They say for everybody, for the whole world.
No, unto
you.
you.
Paradise open. That's it. The world is going to turn back into paradise.
It says, "The tree of life is planted."
It's immortality, man. Understanding both sides of the spectrum. That's what we heading into. We're waiting to, to be changed. Right?
The time to come is prepared.
It's already prepared. It's been set. The time is set. It said, no, Terry, all these things must come to pass before the kingdom, but the kingdom has already been set. The Lord already left to prepare a place for us, and he said he would return. He said, well, not so, I would have told you. These things are out there.
That's right.
There's a kingdom prepared for you. Watch.
That's what I'm about to say.
You
said it up. It says, the time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready.
Plenteousness is made ready. It's already, the earth is going to operate like it did at the beginning. Things were just there, but then we're going to have the heathen still bringing in their forces. Everything that the earth has to offer is going to come to us. Our gates going to be open continually.
A city is builded, and rest is allowed.
Yeah, bro. There it is.
Rest is allowed. You're really going to be able to rest in all aspects of that. In your mind, in your spirit, in your body, and everything.
You ain't gonna wake up like, oh man, I got a stuffy nose, wake up with a headache. You know what I'm saying? Man, I feel is right. Good night rest. Still feel tired.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Body's way down.
Yeah, your body's way down. Your spirit's way down. You say, okay, I gotta take this pre-workout. So they chill and shit.
Yeah, we gotta fight against this
society.
Man.
Yeah,
bro. Because constantly a man's testosterone is being fucking weakened day by day, so we gotta fight against that onslaught. We have to keep moving. You know?
Right. You gotta stay active.
You gotta stay active.
You gotta stay active, man.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, my last time I went to my class, jiu-jitsu, was a brown belt dude, cool as fuck, it's correct. He's a little bit older than him, so we both in our 40s. And we was talking about that shit, man. He said, yeah, man, some of my friends, he said, they're done.
Low T.
Red guard them, they're fucking full of estrogen, they got a pot belly. He said, at least we up in there doing that. That's crazy, man. I said, that's crazy. A lot of men on the age, they're done. In the Asian culture, the men, they fucking still work out.
Yeah.
They're still active, man.
That's why they last so long.
Exactly, their diet.
Yeah, their diet.
See?
And they fucking drink and smoke like fucking chimneys.
Yeah.
They do
Sake and cigarettes, and they still 100 years old.
Yeah. But they still like big shit.
Yeah,
Right.
bro.
Diet and exercise.
It's like, man, or American man, it's fuck, man.
Yeah.
They got accustomed to fucking going to work, doing the Homer Simpson and stall and shit, and going back home and then fucking watching.
That shit works, man. Even with the shows that was for us, the Family Matters, Fresh Prince, the dads with some fat dudes.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah.
You didn't realize,
Right?
right?
Think about that.
Damn.
It says, and rest is allowed,
Programming.
yea, perfect
Straight up,
goodness
bro.
and wisdom.
Perfect goodness and wisdom.
Perfect goodness.
Knowledge that Esau has basically wickedness, and that's not wisdom.
Yeah.
It leads to, man, mass death, destruction, turmoil. It's fucking crazy, man. What's going on in the Congo? We always fucking up some shit in the Congo.
He's infatuated with
Esau
that.
and his fucking power. There's always some shit going on out there. This dude, man.
A lot of minerals over there.
Yeah,
Niggas
bro.
still want these. And I believe he's over there more because fucking Moab and shit is over there heavier now than those European nations that he's allied with. They in there. So he knows I got strategically get in there and get the resources for them.
And the crazy part, all the nations got blessed. So they be policing the earth because of Esau. Out of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, each those nations, tribes, they got blessings for their land. Esau turned all that shit upside down.
The landmark.
They removed the landmarks, push people out their land.
Wonder why World War gonna come from his ass.
It's right there when the migration happened. Shem went this way, Ham went this way, and Japheth went this way.
When you ask AI, the question you pose it to say, an inquiry, why has the earth been in a state of destruction under the so-called white race? And one of the main things it mentions, how he fucked this place up on a massive amount, was through the burning of fossil fuels. You know, so even this whole shit with oil drilling and all this, his industry, it really fucked up the earth.
The chemical spill that's going on, man.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Yep.
The oil spill, chemical spill.
Yep.
It's fucking up the earth.
Yep. Methyl acetate.
Yep. And then these dumbasses fucking fishing out all the stations that's supposed to clean the oceans and the waters.
Right. Hey, you remember that earthquake that happened in Japan? That caused a waste.
Yeah, all the
fucking Sherman shit. Like, God damn.
They still oh yeah. Yeah, that was in 2011.
That's why Lord's gonna release those Leviathans in your ass.
Yeah, that's what powered them up. The radiation is
Peep this real quick. Garden Grove gas leak. It says tens.
Leak.
Yeah.
I say gas.
Yeah.
Chemical leaks.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Tens of thousands told to evacuate after a 34,000-gallon tank of methyl acrylate leaked at an aerospace plastics facility.
Yeah. It's called MMA.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Damn.
That's a chemical leak, bro. There ain't nothing to play with.
And,
that ain't just happened, bro.
Yeah. And it's the plastics for like the windows of the cockpits of airplanes, of aircrafts. So it's all his industry, bro. You know?
Struck his ass. Struck the now.
And Cali, man, they say there's bang. Cali's active. Yeah, it's active, man. It's
Radio active.
bro. Like it's active, man. Yeah. All kinds of shit going on here in the West Coast, man. You know, this place is very demonic.
Cali especially.
Yeah, bro. All over the state.
one of the forefronts for satanic worship.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tech capital.
One of them. Cali is up there, man.
You know, Empire State though takes the crown, huh?
Man, yeah, right. Babylon, period.
Yeah.
Cali's in there, New York in there, all the major hubs and things happening. Those are a lot of demonic activities. Burn the whole country.
See the sign and see you, dude.
Drop that shit. You know it's all, Lord's timing, but that's how we feel. Man, shit gotta go.
That's
Back in 2 Ezra 8, continuing in verse 53, it says the root of evil is sealed up from you.
Woo! So that's going into us not being able to die.
Yeah.
This evil, these bodies dying and dead.
We in a prison, man. These bodies are in prison.
Chains of darkness.
Chains of darkness. Esau is in a prison. They can't break through the firmament. It's like a plasma. I don't know how to explain that shit.
Plasma, like a
they can't
safe.
They can't break through the firmament.
Balance in which you cannot go.
Made of the waters. Water plasma.
That's what some business. He was talking to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he was breaking it down. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, they said that it reminded him of like one of those shields from like Star Trek. Oh, but he said it's like made of like real condensed water.
Yeah, real condensed water.
Yeah, it's like,
there it is.
Like when they shoot shit up there, it
rips apart and it comes back together.
Yeah,
bro. They can't go nowhere.
That's
You
that.
said it bounds
We cannot God. And then our Lord Yahweh is coming through the sea, with the firmament, the water.
So how do you go to the moon?
Exactly. You ain't going nowhere.
They just be lying, bro.
And they
Just
said they
lying.
brought
Lying his ass
We
off,
went to the
man.
moon.
fragments of moon rocks and
Oh, what
shit.
was that? Oh, that
That's
last
some
shit.
shit.
And who set up
That's
that
the shit they
motherfucking
got
tripod
out
that was filming? That's the plane move. It's ship landing. They full of it, man.
Rand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that from Arizona. Utah.
Mhm.
That is devil.
Yeah, but they some YouTuber or somebody on social media that went to the same site where they had filmed like the Mars. Hey, look at all and he like geographically mapped everything out. They fucking wiped that dude out.
Yeah, they took him out, bro.
They took him out.
Yeah.
Esau has his purpose, man. You go against for the Lord, Esau to do, you gonna get whacked. You can't heal. Like all those doctors, what do you call them? The holistic doctors.
Holistic doctor, yeah.
No, they whacked him.
Yeah, they
Erased
did.
him, man.
Yeah,
You're
they
not
did.
healing shit.
Dr.
Sabi, The Lord don't want me. He don't want me. They don't heal.
Right,
Yeah, they can't do shit to the prophets until the appointed time. Nah, man, you can't stop. You can't stop the destruction. You ain't healing people for nothing. You know, nigga, brother, look at pop, take his ass out, take his pads, take his paperwork. Nigga like suicide.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, he shot himself.
He shot himself
in the chest and
Oh, how to get a prodigy? He choked on an egg, bro. That's what he said. Prodigy the rapper.
Oh,
He
shit.
took his ass out.
I didn't even know he dropped dead.
Yes,
shit.
what?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Well, to say we smacked him, they'll knock your death. Say he choked on the egg. That guy
Crazy.
can't help him.
And he came out with Illuminati raps and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk too much.
So you talk,
He said, "Got my mind, soul, and my body and shit."
Yeah, but I was way before him started speaking out. That was like he
Okay.
was in the dark. He started speaking out about different things.
Oh yeah.
They read a lot.
Yeah.
From the read a lot.
Damn.
He said he used to go down to the library and all that stuff. Yeah,
Bringing it out.
stuff. Yeah. But he was following Malachi C. Whatever. Lord took his ass out. Not exposing shit. You're not healing shit.
yeah, that's right.
You're gonna bring you back home.
He's in a better off place.
Yeah, better off place. All holistic doctors, Dr. Satan. You were used as an example so Esau could further his fucking wickedness. And he could get judged by that as well. I got a cure for this, I got a cure for that. Oh, they're gonna get whacked. I got a cure for you.
Right.
Then Esau ain't gonna be angry with your ass. He'll send somebody here trying to talk you out of it, all cool and calm.
I know, yeah.
Well, you know the consequences.
Yeah.
You're very severe, sir. They'll talk to you just like that. Just consequences. That's how they talk to you. Sometimes. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking about the prophets. All right.
Not a problem, sir.
That's how he is, bro. They'll fucking sit there and look at you. Stupid. Like, you got the power, bro.
Gotta leave, bro. Man.
The Lord ain't with you. This man can come and get you, do anything with you, bro.
That's it, bro.
Take you off the map, you just be missing.
Be missing, bro.
What happened to that dude?
You better fear the Lord.
Vacation.
Man.
They said they have technology to tap into your vehicle. Yeah, you drive off the fucking bridge.
Oh, yeah. Kind of the fucking driverless cars. That shit's
No, they have technology now. With our vehicles we drive.
Oh yeah.
They can tap into your shit. They can drive off the bridge. They got that.
They show you that.
It's all computerized.
Yeah, that's nice.
Anything with a computer, they can tap into.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
That's real, bro.
That shit is real. No way to run, no way to hide. It's better just to fear the Lord. Y'all watch your own shot, man.
What did the brothers post about the cars? The new ones, they have a camera with facial recognition and all this.
Any truck, so they can tell
Yeah,
when
that's
you're
what they're trying to add. Yeah.
That's
tired,
crazy,
bro.
bro.
Automatically cut your shit off.
Exactly. It's like upgrade.
Yeah.
They have something called geofencing.
Oh yeah,
Everything will be mapped from the digital grid like geofencing.
Oh yeah.
I had to deal with that when I was working with one truck.
Same here.
Yeah, so
The
you already
gig.
know.
At the gig, they got
And then,
that.
then you got the app. There's a facial recognition of the app to get into the app.
Yeah.
So you have to constantly take a picture of yourself until you get into the fucking app.
Yeah.
That shit is good, man.
The niggas try to clock in before they get to the job site, and it won't let them
It
because
won't let 'em.
of the geofence and shit. Yeah,
See?
you got to be on the premises. You know?
So that's already being set up, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't that digital system is all right there. All right there.
It says weakness and the mouth is hid from you.
So pretty much death.
Yeah.
Our bodies decaying and going old, that's a curse, man. We gonna be forever young.
That's it, bro.
We ain't gonna age. I mean, we gonna age like these numbers, but we ain't gonna look it.
Yeah. It's like the hot series with Ultraman.
It's right there. So pretty much the older they look, they're more powerful. Like they got white, they're hard killed from the babies. They look old, but they were the most powerful of all the workers.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
All that year of wisdom, all that.
Yeah.
You up in age as an old man. You in this world, you're stubborn, man. You can't be pushed off the rail like that.
Yeah.
We built our house on solid ground.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai.
The prophets, and the apostles, and Yahweh Shai being the chief cornerstone.
That's right. And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten.
Led into the ground. The grave ain't never gonna have victory over us. That's when we gonna say, like the Apostle Paul said, right, death, where is thy sting? The grave, where is thy victory? We ain't gonna go into the ground anymore.
He said corruption must put on incorruption.
Mortality must put on
Immortality.
That's only for Israelites.
That's it, bro. Ain't for nobody else.
Nobody else included, man.
Got a little good talk about the heathens gonna have spiritual bodies.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the heathens, they stayed right here on this planet. Those planets are being prepared, are prepared for the Israelites.
That's right. That's right.
We're the ones who will travel the galaxies and all that. The heathen nation, they stay right here on this planet right here. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have sufficient to deal with here.
That's
They
right.
don't have enough to deal with.
Verse 54, it says, sorrows are past, and in the end it showed the treasure of immortality.
That links up with Revelation, which said that all tears will be wiped away.
Yeah, man.
That's
No
it.
more death.
Favorite aunts, cousins, and all that.
Everybody's
They're
gonna
going
be
to be dead. Live forever. Brothers, sisters,
Hey.
uncles,
Yeah.
you know?
Brothers gonna be able to enjoy their children,
Yeah, man.
many children and wives.
The curse is going to be lifted.
Man,
That's it.
You know, because you breaking, go against the Lord ain't gonna get you now. You gonna put them demons on your sons, your daughters, and they become like real rebellious, disrespectful. Like, why the fuck? You're not knowing that, you're doing a lot of things outside of the realm, and that should come back to your household now. That's how it works. You know?
that's how it is.
Yeah, man. Do you remember, show mercies of David, how the Most High to humble King David?
Yeah.
He got him through
Through his household, yeah.
Through his household.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's not a joke.
Absalom got took out.
Same thing with Saul.
Yeah.
He started bugging out his whole shit. You know?
Yeah.
That's how the Lord gets you, man.
I think you got all of this same for Jonathan's son.
Yeah, it's for shit.
And the rest of Saul's sons got. I think because they did something against the Gibeonites.
Oh,
I think seven sons of Saul had to be taken, and Jonathan was already dead. He died with Saul.
Yeah, bro. Like that.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 17, starting at verse 6. This is red letter. These are the words of Yahweh Shai. It says, I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world.
Manifested the name pretty much showed the actual history of the name of the Lord. Why the respect is on the name of the Lord. Why the name of the Lord is here. What the Lord came to do. What his great plan was. Why Yahweh Shai was on the scene. Yahweh Shai showed it that because our people already knew the name of the Most High, but it showed the respect tied to it. The reputation. That's it. The reputation tied to the name of Yahweh. So there's something Yahweh
So
showed
that there are going to be some men that know the absolute names of the Lord.
Yeah, we know that the reputation tied to the name of Yahweh Bashua Shai. We ain't saying Jehovah or Yahweh or Yeshua. We know the reputation tied to the name of our God, our Savior. That's why I said in Noma in the Greek, you mention the name of the Lord or Yahweh. In Greek it says the proper names of the Lord and the Son. We're telling you the proper name. We're saying the proper name of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Yahweh and Yahweh. That's going to be important in this time to come, man. People out here that not treat the name of the Lord seriously. They gonna remember in that day, and the Lord ain't gonna answer them.
Yeah,
They gonna know that there is a God.
God of the Israelites.
Yeah, man. It says, "Thine they were, and thou gavest me, or gavest them meat." And it's from the beginning that the Lord already predestinated His chosen to be placed with Yahweh Shai. Before we even came to the planet Earth, it was already given to Yahweh Shai, whom are His. That's why He told the disciples, "You were with me from the beginning." What does that mean? From when the chariots was hovering over the deep before anything was created, He was right there. We was right there with the Lord. If you can receive it. If you're a family in the heavens or on the earth, like the elder Yahshua said, and it would sit in the same house, the house of David. When it was mentioned in the house of David, even before the house of David show came, the great millstone was mentioned in the house of David, and they got the show. And they listening to us. It says, "Thine they were, and thou gavest them meat, and they have kept thy word." It says, "Kept the word, and have kept the sayings of Yahweh." He is the word that was made flesh and dwelt among us. We're continuing in the doctrine of Yahweh.
Yeah, it's ridiculous the shit coming out of people's mouth, man. Moses.
Oh, fell out of the truth. Come on.
This nigga clearly got a fucking some ice cubes and some drink. Oh, this nigga, man.
Yeah,
But when you go into Revelation 11 chapter, the two witnesses link up with who? Moses and Elijah. How the fuck he found the truth? He still be mentioned all the way in the book of Revelation.
That's crazy. And these niggas.
Another brother mentioned the transfiguration.
There it is. Yeah. And then it was those two men in particular they say fell out. John the Baptist, who was Elijah. Yeah. And he got Moses.
Wow. It's ridiculous. Wow. They're not more the two witnesses, man. Yeah. That's a cross camp right there.
Big time.
And I'm like, damn, I need to stop drinking this shit until I saw that nigga. What? Right. I was like, body up this shit. Yeah, that nigga was, he was like it was mouthwash. Some macaroni and cheese. He was drinking that shit like it's water, bro. And it's the brown. It's not like, oh, you got some champagne. Yeah, trying to get that quick, like, oh, that shit hits you. That nigga was drinking that shit like it was water. God damn. You got no business teaching the girl at all.
At all. Then he took the glasses off. The elder in Carolina, like, so look at the motherfucker's eye. Yeah,
he's gone, bro.
When you go into second edges.
So you got to get that lick of courage.
Yeah, he's rambling.
Yeah.
Talk shit.
Yeah. When you go into second edges 5, it says that salt waters will be mixed with the sweet, which means they'll corrupt the doctrine.
Oh, God. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. See? But that's like going back. He's standing stiffly with the word, man.
Yeah.
And it's like it's easy work. It's like, because we gonna build up.
Yeah.
How can you get past Revelation 11 chapter in 2 minutes? And they broke it down the miracles that they performed. Mm-hmm. It links up Elijah and Moses. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Clearly connected back to the Old Testament.
Thank you. Yeah, he went off. He didn't get to the promised land, but he's coming back. That's who.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's coming back.
Especially if you know the spirit.
Like, real.
That might be too high level for them.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Reread it, bro. That's King David. Yeah. Like,
didn't the Lord do that to us as a nation, but He's still going to see it as a place?
Yeah.
He's still going to do right. Why you? Because of what I promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right. So it's just going to show you, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, we're on the right path. Right. Imagine get break down some of them niggas, man.
Right. God
damn. In the world, alcoholics.
Yeah.
I was like, you checking yourself and examining yourself. You know? I saw that video, I was like, damn.
Let me keep going.
Yeah, I ain't gonna drink no wine today, man. I saw that nigga, I was like, yeah, I'm doing all right.
I'm doing all right, man.
That's
Horrible.
Yeah.
Like you always say, you got a good chance.
Yeah.
As long as we stay, stay
course, you know, with you, man. Real. That's
Like
crazy.
Elder Muhammad said, better them than us.
Yeah,
Right.
bro.
Because
Somebody
somebody
got
got see they going on.
somebody got to play that role. And then it ain't nobody stopping these niggas. Like, it's crazy. Like, all right, man.
That's a real cult right there.
Greg Milso's the only one that does correction videos.
Correct you.
We're
Break
the
it
only
down
ones.
the right way.
We're going into the interdimensional beings, the chariots. We bring it out like we are blameless over here, man.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
These niggas are belittling our forefathers and shit. What the fuck are you niggas talking about? Put honor on these men's names. The Lord dealt with them directly. And they were mentioned in the Transfiguration and in the two witnesses, these men. You mentioned these two men in particular.
You're out your fucking mind. That's the lineage of the Lord, right? You disrespect it, man.
Oh, man.
If you want to get deeper, you know, John the Baptist, that's his cousin.
Right. Right.
Wow. King David Zoo, the reincarnation.
Yeah.
That's his lineage.
And Moses spoke to the Lord face to face. Lord dealt with him directly.
Right.
He said, I deal with the other prophets with dreams and visions. But this man, I tell him straight up.
Yeah, he'll turn his back.
Damn.
Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, that happened, bro.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
He fell out the truth, but this man's coming down from the mount glowing. He had to wrap himself
At the veil.
because he was with the Lord so long.
I don't understand that terminology, pull out the truth. Where did he go?
Where did he go?
Where
Where did he go?
Serious?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Afghanistan? He's in
Yeah.
the Israelites, period.
They think he's
What
going
is
to
he
the
talking
power.
about?
Yeah.
He went to the wilderness, never came back.
Because that's that cult shit, though.
Yeah.
That's what they base it on.
Niggas in a real cult.
The truth really is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So how the
They
fuck?
hate.
Yeah.
They don't want to get down.
Right.
Back in St. John chapter 17, verse 7. Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee.
And we already know everything Yahushua did directly from the Father. Everything we're doing is from Yahushua. We do these things out of our own volition. Because the Lord has placed it in us, and He has placed us under the right teachers. Praise the Lord. Because we could have been anywhere else.
I've been saying it, man, brother. You know, the spirit is happening, brother. To be grateful, man. Like shit, man. Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You go to word 1, you're not lacking anything, man. You ain't lacking, like for real, man. You ain't lacking nothing with this truth, bro.
You got everything you need.
Everything, whatever you dealing with financially, our motherfuckers dealing with the same shit. It ain't just you. But we got to understand, we have the wisdom, we have the comfort. You see? So what the fuck you really lacking? None of us out here skid row, brother, man, skid row now. Brothers, homeless. Yet, you know, we gonna shit.
Yeah.
So we in a good path, man. We're in a good position.
That's right.
Road to redemption.
Verse 8. For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me.
Prophecies, things that come in the future events, the promises,
Right.
the covenants, everything that's promised us. The Lord, Yahushua broke it down plainly. Like this is what's really going on. This is what's really going to happen. Look out for these signs that are going to happen before these things actually come to pass. Before you're granted a place where rest is allowed in the kingdom, eternal life, immortality. Look out for these things. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
The kingdom of heaven.
That's it. So having these mysteries, that's a wonderful thing. That's one step closer to the kingdom.
What this is revealing is that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is hiding itself. It's starting to hide itself. Right? The sun, the moon, and the stars will be darkened. You know?
We already got spiritual power. You need a spirit in order to read this powerful book. So we have spiritual power to understand and know what's going on and to really, literally break the things down the right way. Like this demon went over Revelation 9, did not mention nothing. He just skipped over that little bill. So it's like,
Who the fuck is that guy? Who y'all guys?
That's like the deacon.
A cop.
Oh,
He said little
Lord.
Bill.
Yeah, he
We
threw
would remove
he
everything from that
he
nigga, bro.
He said little Bill.
My teachers gave us the understanding of that breakdown years ago. The breakdown is still online. You can find it. It's in GMS book. That's World War I right there.
mind blowing.
Yeah, took all that from us. See? And that's Alizé's fault. when Alexander was going through his issues, I remember, man, he would have recruited that nigga and brought him back. You should have let that nigga be gone, bro.
Yeah.
So all that shit still falls on you. I remember, man. When Alexander was getting rebuked by GMS, that dude fell out during that time because he got kicked out. And he went back and rescued that nigga, man. Yeah.
He said in a fucking rant, he said nobody wanted to deal with that guy at the cop. You know?
Exactly. So that's your fault, bro.
Yeah.
You raised that little nigga. Let that nigga look at your minion, bro. Should let that nigga be. No, look. Come against everything that we know to be true. Like, what the hell? He's done. Nobody takes you serious, man. Nobody give a fuck. Brother Sherman didn't even get fucking bent out of shape. Nigga talking about. All right. You saw Buster Hart playing it?
Yeah.
Nigga ain't shit. Yeah. We defend the hospital, break this thing down, and work about my business, man.
If he don't get it,
moving on. No, we can do. We went back to Christianity.
bro.
Unstable, man. The niggas went from being an Israelite to Sakari. Then when he formed GMS. What is it called? TGC.
Yeah.
They changed it again?
They changed it again.
TGC.
TGC.
Oh, okay. TGC.
Genesis Church.
Retarded ass shit.
Yeah.
Games.
Like the Apostle Gabar says, it's prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just mocking them all.
Yeah.
That's prophecy too.
Yeah.
He began to build and then build shit.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man.
That's the Holy Spirit, like, whoop. And you still say, yeah, I still got it. You know?
Glad I'm still in the truth deep.
Remember that one, what was that, Men in Black? The dude was trying to fit into the body, he was looking over retarded.
Oh,
Some niggas be looking at it. That's how you look.
Roach. Part one.
Hey, that's good to say that because that's part of that Ezekiel 37, the skin, the sin. Oh, yeah. They losing all that, man. They never had the breath. And they just falling back apart. The skin is saying, and the truth is leaving them.
Some shall not endure, some not.
That's it. It also says that you hewed out cisterns that pretty much that can't hold the water.
Yep.
You know? Broken cisterns.
Don't be crazy, y'all shy, man. You don't need to be. You don't need the uplifting of this world. These people are all evil, man. They straight up garbage.
Yeah.
You don't need to be crazy with people in this world. You want to love not this world.
Yeah.
Not the things are in this world.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, what is it? Black hell, bro.
Jeremiah 51, it says all the people are brutish. They're like brutes, man.
Yeah.
Animals. Yeah.
Beasts.
St. John 17, verse 8, it says, "For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them." We received them. "And have known surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me." That's it. So what we read of Yahweh Shah, we know that this is the man. And it tells us in another place, though, these that have not seen me with bodily eyes, they believe the things that I say. That's right. The man of the Lord through the prophets. Everything that the Lord said was going to happen is happening. It's crazy the Lord. We didn't see all this when we was fucking calling on Jesus Christ. But we see all of this now, calling on Yahweh Shah, seeing 444, being uplifted, having joy in your spirit, man.
Yeah.
You know, because though we see this place crumbling, we like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Back in the world with Jesus Christ, oh God, please don't let me lose this. Now we're like, whatever, man. Take it away, Lord, if you don't see fit for it to be with me.
That's
Give me something better.
That's why.
What the Lord's doing.
It's like it, bro. That's why Tobit. It was an actual event, a story what happened to that man, but it was symbolism for the elect when he was blind, and then he got the unguent. It was like the unction, the eye salve. He was able to see. It's actually a euphemism for the elect. You
It's an actual account, but has a spiritual overtone.
Right. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
This is what you just quoted. This is 2 Esdras 1, verse 37. It says, I take to witness the grace of the people to come.
Now remember, when you read the history, you understand the significance of what the Lord is doing. Yeah, he created all people come from Adam, but there's a specific line through Adam that the Lord has been dealing with. He's constantly dealing with him still to this day. Through Shem.
Whose little ones rejoice in gladness.
Little ones going into those that believe.
That's right.
Going into the faithful ones, believers. All right?
And though... Oh,
I'm sorry, it's scripture say any man that hurt these little ones.
It's better for them to have
Yeah. Right.
Children of the king.
Yeah.
He has a little child that was in the midst of Yahushua and the disciples. So you got to be like this little child.
Yeah.
Child is innocent. They're easily to be taught. They're willing to learn. Like a sponge. They soak everything. Yep. And then and also the child has an imagination.
They'll believe the unbelievable.
You gotta have an imagination because dudes fall away and get bugged out because they start thinking like Esau, like carnal. Oh, that's not real. That can't happen.
It's not
The child
scientific.
believes like I'm Superman.
Right.
They put the little towel, they think it's a cape. We really believe that we gonna fly, that we gonna have power, that we gonna be chariots that do the Nathan's different.
That was so dope.
That was dope, man.
Yeah, he's different, man. He's decked out, you know.
Shit that defies physics. and
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Right.
They go in different dimensions.
Yeah. Portals.
Open up portals.
Yeah.
We out of this world, man.
That's gonna be our reality.
Reality.
We need that.
So,
You gotta believe that. Like God Manhattan is able to multiply himself. That's in the scriptures. You gotta have a height, a cubit to the stature. Yeah.
The X-Men show, like, he got big on this shit.
Yahushua said that'd be the least thing that we can do. God dang.
You taller.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, didn't the Gad have that power? I forget what a character was like. The Gad that could get big on.
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say.
Because the Lord's Spirit is in this book, and He put it into His men to preach.
That's it.
And we heard it said that faith comes by hearing, and by hearing by the word of the Lord. So we heard the name of the Lord. We heard this truth, and we were like, this is it. This has to be it. And we kept replaying the name. Like, what was that? Right, yeah. How about Shema?
That's it.
That's it.
Take the word.
Take the word.
Take the word.
This is over here. I remember when I first came across the Apostles channel. Back when they had like this is the end of the world. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and I first heard the name from them. I was like, what? He said, I brought it like 5 times. I was like, man, why does that sound familiar? I was trying to write it down, spelling it wrong. That's the name of the word. Then you finally broke it into the bracket. They would just say, y'all like Shema. It's kind of cool. Then they broke it down to Yahweh, and Bahashim in the name, and Yahweh.
That's it.
All caps. All caps. Got it. You know? Then you had it. Then you were first coming to the camp. You started to salute the brothers, and then you probably hopefully I get it down. You know, you want to say it right. And once you start saying it right, then you start saying it in your own day to day. Calling Yahweh Shema constantly, not just around the assembly of brothers, but day to day. So I'm walking with you, I'm talking with you. I have a relationship with you. That was it. So that's what I'm doing.
Second Esdras 14:3. Then said he unto me in a bush, I revealed myself unto Moses, and talked with him when my people served in Egypt.
You telling me this man fell out the truth? When the Lord talked directly to him, called out to him. How many people in the scripture could actually say that?
Right.
But he fell out the truth. What truth he told? But their great general commanding who is greater than this man.
And I sent him that he lead my people out of Egypt, and I brought him up unto the Mount Sinai.
Us keeping the Pesach was under the leadership of this man. He came and told us, hey man, you go get that. You put the blood of that on your doorpost. Your family, go with the next family. We all got it from the man they say, Lord. That's how we keep the Passover ceremony.
That's what
He's
that nigga's
they just
house
spitting
is soul.
on our
That
history.
nigga's
Spitting on our history.
What else? What am I gonna say now?
Yeah.
Lord King riding on Pegasus.
Oh, hell no. They don't say he goes down with Pegasus.
White horse.
Hercules is right. Hercules is right. Go ahead.
Come back on Pegasus.
An actual horse.
Greek mythology.
Damn.
I won't be surprised, man.
I wouldn't be surprised. They say, they see, it was wrong. See, it ain't gonna be a space. It's gonna be the actual white horse was fucking TriStar pictures.
TriStar pictures.
You don't see this guy, they got this little, that hard.
Yeah.
Big ass
Big, big.
Yeah.
They too big, bro. Think big and shit. That's what I think.
dumbass.
And kept him by me many days.
The many days was when he was in on the mountain. He was up there, and Israel thought he had died. Like, man, we ain't seen this Moses. He probably dead. And then they got the fucking gold from Aaron and all the people and told them to make these calves. These are the gods that brought us out of Egypt. But then Moses came back down, broke the tablet of stone, and then made them drink that gold, and then told the Levites, who's on the Lord's side, who go through the camp, slay every man his brother that went after these fucking idols.
Yep.
So all under the command of this man came down from the mountain. He was glowing. He had to cover himself with a veil. He'd say, "This man."
Wow. Ridiculous, man. And that's how we got the first 5 books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mount Sinai, quote unquote. Big ass shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's how we got the breakdowns, man.
Yep.
So he prepared the end since the beginning.
Yeah.
How we know where we came from, how the world was created, what happened during the time from the great men from Adam all the way down to Noah, and why the flood actually happened. All of that. All of that.
The breakdown of the tribes and blessings. All the blessings of the tribes came through him.
Yep.
That's Genesis the 49th chapter.
How we got into Egypt, how Joseph got there, how the tribes got there.
Curses.
And all of that.
Deliverance is in there.
Our lineage.
The future of the nations. That's in the book of Numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. That's my favorite fucking uppercut.
Yeah. Blessings and
Numbers
curses.
24.
Numbers 24. How do you explain that?
Yeah.
You basically got a rundown of the whole movie.
Yeah,
right.
Pretty much.
It's gonna say it.
It's going.
Yeah.
Explain that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Explain Numbers the 24th chapter, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got some.
That's a fucking fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
You got some movies like where you take tests in school and then you got like the cliff notes.
Yeah.
That basically summarize everything.
Summarize
It's like in the map where you got all the answers back how you got to that particular number. It's like the scripture's like, all right, in order for us to get the kingdom, it's going to tell you how we're going to get it. It's in the midst and then it's in the end.
The slavery of the nations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That the curse is
Curse
going to jump
come
on
on
him.
him.
Yeah. So,
Exactly, bro. It doesn't make sense.
But he fell out.
But he fell out.
this is
He just didn't make it to the promised land at that time.
Yeah.
That's all. But everybody's going to make it to the promised land eventually.
Yeah.
The appointed time.
That's it.
That's right.
So blessed he that readeth.
Yeah. And told him many wondrous things,
Any wondrous thing.
and revealed to him secrets of the future time and end.
See?
There it is.
So all that's supposed.
There it is.
There it is.
The description is laying itself right there.
Right. Right.
He gave you that David Benavides on
And I commanded him, saying, this word shalt thou declare, and that thou shalt keep secret. And now I say unto thee, the signs which I have shown thee, and the dreams which thou hadst, and their interpretation, lay them up in thy heart. For of all thou shalt be received, thou that remainest, and shalt abide by my counsels.
You're going to be received. You're going to abide. These same men that wrote these things down and back again
Right.
and have come,
Right.
have
Yep.
done what they were commanded to do.
Yep. And it's going to go into the elect. It says, and shalt abide by my counsels
Man,
with those like unto thee.
we're going to abide by the counsel of the Lord and be among men that were like ourselves.
Yeah.
We're about to be, man, we ain't good at it.
I got some announcements, man.
Until the time shall be ended.
Woo, which is the end of this age.
Yes.
Right. This is Sirach chapter 44, verse 1, and I'm going to jump around. It says, let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begot us.
Yeah.
The Lord hath wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning. So we're going to jump down to chapter 45.
That's right.
It says, and he brought forth out of him a merciful man, which was found favor in the sight of all flesh. Wow. Even Moses, beloved of God, and men whose memorial is blessed.
It's blessed.
His memorial is blessed.
There you go.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey, why you think Satan was
Memorial Day.
Michael over the body?
Right. He even break that down properly.
Yeah.
Amen.
They didn't make it think that it was actually having fisticuffs. It was just a dispute.
Talking.
Yeah.
Going on.
But Michael's always a Satan, man.
Yeah.
It says, and he made him like to the glorious saints and magnify him, so that his enemies stood in fear of him. By his words he caused the wonders to cease and made him glorious in the sight of kings.
Yeah, that's the spirit. The Lord actually made him a god before Pharaoh.
Yep.
And Aaron was his prophet.
He gave him a commandment for his people and showed him part of his glory.
Man.
He sanctified him in his faithfulness and meekness and choose him out of all men. I can keep going, but that's a point.
Out of all men.
Out of all men. His name should be omitted.
Yeah, right?
Pull out,
Damn. Yeah, bro. There's certain men you don't even know. Certain wicked kings in Israel, they weren't even buried in the sepulchre they fought. They was buried in the damn ditch somewhere. You don't even know where they at. And that was a dishonorable end for them. Right. But you talking about this man, so he was blessed. And it's
above all men. And Moses grew up, in the house of Pharaoh. Yeah. He was top military guy. Look at Josephus. Yeah. Breaks that down. I think it's briefly mentioned in Acts. He was schooled the Egyptians and all that. Yeah. He had a speech impediment.
That's it. He needed Aaron to speak more to the people because he didn't know the Hebrew as well. He knew more of the Egyptians than our language. So Aaron was a spokesman for the people. That's when the Lord is saying through this man, do this.
And
Go ahead, that was it.
Done.
You got something? Go to 2nd Esdras 15. Come to Ezekiel 7.
This is 2nd Esdras 15. You want this first time?
Yeah.
Okay. From the top?
Yep.
This is 2nd Esdras 15, beginning at verse 1. It reads, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Only few men can do this because only few men is going to have the testimony of Yahushua, which is the spirit of prophecy. The Lord revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
That's it.
If you can't get this, then you've just been blinded. If you can, blessed are ye that hear these words.
Which
hold on to these words that you hear. Because it's coming that time where the Lord's going to remove us off these streets. We're going to go from glory to glory and from faith to faith. We're going to go into the next phase of this thing. That's how important it is to pay attention to these lessons and take notes. Jake likes to procrastinate, man. Like to wait till the last minute and shit.
He says, remember the Creator in the days that I used, while the stars will not be darkened, while it's fucking available.
Man. Evil days are coming on.
Because you had liberty. That time is now.
Yeah, because once they take this thing over and society really crumbles, everything is going to be fucking government issue. And you ain't going to be able to get freely knowledge like this. Right. They taking down pages, getting rid of, like your boy Alex Jones, they're getting rid of these free speaking talker people in this world. So how much more the truth? They really gunning for us, but
You see how quick it happened in 2020?
yeah.
You know?
So
Right
they're
now,
really gunning
he's,
for the truth to be stopped.
Oh, yeah.
But they're going for just freedom of speech and all these people talking.
Treason speech, dissenting speech.
All part of the Most High plan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It
Like
says
brother
that
said, get
they're
it while you
passing.
can.
Slock
No,
it.
you got it.
They've been passing legislation to sanitize the web, what they call sanitize, which is scrub the web of dissenting speech. You know?
What they can do? They're coming out the Bible.
Yeah.
So all these Christian pastors you gather, all the people who watching our videos, whatever, these ridiculous breakdowns, they're gonna be confounded.
Yep.
It's just like all the Magi that came up trying to combat Moses and Aaron.
Yeah.
They got confounded.
They got confounded.
Same with the prophets.
Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah, prophets of Baal. Nebuchadnezzar, he called his wise men and all the people together to try to break down their dream.
Nobody could
Mike,
do it.
sit there. It doesn't matter what the fucking cocksuckers do, man. Whatever. Don't be surprised these agents coming to introduce themselves and shit. On the low, trying to, trying to sweet talk. I'm good, man. Nice to meet you, man. Don't be surprised, man.
Right.
Hey, what's up, man? They out here, man. The angels with us,
Yeah.
You got nothing to worry about.
Like you said, send honey traps and shit.
Yeah, honey pots.
Yeah.
Some of that poop come after. Satan know how to try to get up in there.
Yeah.
You know our weaknesses, man. You gotta watch out for some girls, man.
Yeah. That's what Balak did to Jake when he, when Balaam told him you can't fuck with these people, I can't curse them. Then he sent he sent their bitches over there to get Jake trapped up.
Yeah. Turn them worship other gods.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, that was the one.
Open. That's crazy. You're open to whatever, bro.
Damn.
Wicked as fuck. That's
God damn.
Phineas took up that javelin and chased that.
He was not well.
It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy."
That's what we speaking unto you. The words of prophecy. What's coming? All right, Jacob's trouble. Isaiah 4:1. All these things are going to coincide and tell men getting power, being healed. Those among the ministry of reconciliation that have ailments, are going to be healed.
That's right.
Men is going to gain that power. The feeble among us is going to be as David. So, David. So we have nothing to fear. These words of prophecy are ecstatic. They excite us. We're not fearful of them. They excite us. These are events in our history. What's coming? People, I don't want that. Like that one woman that was up here last time. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I heard
It
that.
has to happen.
No matter it's written, it's gotta happen.
You can do that. We hope God will have mercy on us.
Lord said it. All these things must come
Yeah.
to pass. What do you
He
want?
said his counsel's gonna stand. He gonna do all his pleasure.
His pleasure.
It's gonna happen anyway.
I like how that scripture reads in NLT, bro.
Yeah. It says, "Which I will put in thy mouth."
So the Lord has put these words in the mouth of his men. We're only saying what the Lord told us to say. We ain't saying our own thing.
Hell no.
We don't give it. We don't have to please you people. We ain't about to keep it PC. We're gonna tell you how it is. Take it or leave it.
That's right.
What you do, man?
You're not trying to.
We're going to be held accountable.
Right.
How the shop return.
We were doubling up the talents that he gave us. The Lord's message, not ours. The Lord going to put you to this world, man. Like a man thread. You and your planet accept these terms. And what Mark had said, yes. You're going to have to accept it. Take it or leave it. You have no choice. And yet, you must make one.
Yeah, damn.
Because the choice is going to come when the MOTB is put.
Right.
It's going to be like how you say it, bro. It's going to be a conscious decision. There it is. So you're going to have to make a choice. And there's no way to escape it. The only way to escape what's coming is through the Lord. The Lord is going to have his men. He said he's going to keep them in the same state in which they are in.
That's why it's called an hour of temptation. Jake really going to have to be.
It's going to be intense.
All them people talking shit about us and mocking stuff, and they're going to have to come to that choice. Like, well, you going to take it or not?
And he was talking that shit when the Juicy Juice came out. We was telling these dummies not to do it. All right, man, you're on your own now. Once this comes, you take it, you done.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do for them.
Hey, what's it called? Parazo?
Oh, yeah, Revelation 3:10.
Kind of the time of piercing?
Yeah. Parazo meaning to test, and then the root word parat, meaning to test through the idea of piercing.
Yeah.
Pierce you with
You
something.
can't tell us that the apostles know what they're talking about.
Right.
Pierce you.
What's that? What's gonna pierce you? What's gonna cut you?
You saw that, bro?
What's gonna cut you? You already know this.
The syringe. Yeah. The delivery system. Of the seed.
So you can't tell me that the Old Testament, like what we call from a breed. Isaiah 30. Because he said an old man is going to lean on his staff because he has to hold himself up. People going to try to hold themselves up against society by joining onto this new system. In order for them to hold themselves up and live the life they've been living, they're going to lean more on this society. And then they say you're going to lean on that staff. You know the staff is made of wood. If it wasn't cut the right way, it's going to pierce you. But that goes into the syringe. So it's the chance.
It says, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Verse 2, it caused them to be written in paper.
They were written in scrolls before, but now we got it in the book form. Now it's been produced worldwide.
Translated Hebrew and
Yep. And all other languages have their copy of it.
Right.
And it's saying the same thing, but you need to go back to the original tongue in order to understand what it's really talking about.
It says, for they are faithful and true.
Because they will come to pass. That's
right.
Lord is faithful.
And it's coming to pass.
And it's coming to pass.
We're in Baruch, we've been gathered by hearing the word.
From the east to the west.
East to Baruch what?
5 and 5.
That's powerful, man. Through the fucking internet. None of us know each other, man.
Yeah.
None of us know fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Play with ice cream each other, man. Fuck that nigga. You know.
Yeah.
We're never cross paths in life, period. By this word, that's what we got.
Yeah.
All the brothers, man.
Yeah.
You got four brothers, you know, blessed to have family members with them. Majority of us don't have this.
We're getting so long.
Yeah.
From our specific house in mind.
You're right. One of them, two of us.
City.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can't take this lightly, bro.
It's rare.
Like, damn, man. I can't believe I know this shit. I'm sitting there like,
Yeah.
hours and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's it. That's right. That's right.
The imagination open up. Wow, man. That's right. Your seeds will be blessed forever, man.
That's it. Child.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about your children getting corrupted here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Going left on you. That's terrible, man.
Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible.
Rebellious, you know, we ain't got to worry about that shit anymore, man. All we have to deal with ungrateful children here, man. That's because of their sins. You got children trying to take their parents out, man.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to curse their parents. Both sides not with that shit, man. Niggas are looking after he that curse his father and mother, let him die in death. Gonna take you out. You ain't got to worry about that shit anymore, man. Auntie such and such getting old, grandmother such and such got diabetes, cut her leg off.
Ain't nobody there to help you.
Nobody's gonna be there, then they get up and they do shit on them, treat them like shit. Yeah, they deal with dementia and all that stuff. All that thing, I seen that through my family, man. That shit was scary.
Yeah.
I'm doing dialysis and shit. And the dying and shit.
Hell.
This is hell, bro. Love grandmother, diabetes took her out. Great grandmother died of natural causes. Shit. So imagine you don't have this truth, man. You bury your parents, mother, your father. Yeah, you just numb now. You don't know what to do with your life.
Yeah.
You don't have this truth, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing to look forward to.
There's nothing to look forward to.
That's it.
All the good memories is gone.
Yeah, because the people that really kept you
Yeah,
stable is
they're gone.
Yeah.
That's why it says this wisdom. This wisdom now shall be your stability. Come on, man. Woo. See? All these things, people about to go through these things, man. From the Ebola and all that stuff. People, yeah, it's going to be nuts. Weeping and gnashing of teeth for real, man.
It's called a time like that.
Yeah, bro.
What does that mean? You look all through our history and all the terrible events and things that transpired. This would be worse than that.
Right,
We're gonna be in it. We're gonna see it.
Yeah.
in Psalms 91. Oh, this incident that happened in Oakland. Everybody hanging out in the store and motherfucker just drove up in the corner.
Yeah.
Ran people over.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Barreled
Barreled
into a crowd. Yeah.
It was like 5 or 7 people. And the corner of the regular shit, Jake do. Going to send the motherfucker with an SUV. Bam! I'm like, damn.
Boom!
I was like, see?
Yeah.
Fuck hanging out in the corner store, man. That shit is played out.
Get what you gotta get.
Get out, man. See? Jake crying and shit. They looking horrible. Damn, they look horrible, man. Yeah, Asian bad, bro. We Asian graceful. Oh, big facts. Like I just heard
Still active.
Still active.
Look at our apostles.
You gotta stay active, man.
Yeah. There's a 106-year-old fucking Judite woman, and they asked her what's her secret, and she said, "I stay moving around."
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
what these bodies were designed to.
Yeah.
To move around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The earth is moving. Come on, man. You gotta get up. Like Jay, oh man. You know, certain people, that might help get locked up and get out and reform themselves. Some motherfuckers, man, that's the only time they're gonna be able to function unless they behind bars.
They can't function out here.
They can't function out here, bro.
Yeah, I've heard some inmates say they don't want to leave.
Yeah.
If they're able to let go because they wouldn't know how to function.
They don't know how to
operate.
function. Institutionalized, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's
You
crazy.
can't get up and motivate yourself. You go work out, clean up, you can go get a job. That's crazy, bro. You see?
If I could grab this real quick.
Yeah, you got more.
2nd Edges 14 and 16 in the G&T. You have seen many evil things already, but far worse things are about to happen. G&T.
Yeah.
You have seen many evil things already, but far worse things are about to happen.
All worse.
Man.
Yeah, COVID-19 was some shit. Everything, the Lord is going to open up this treasure chest. Judgment on you people, man.
Yep.
Pour out.
That's it. Open up.
As the world grows older and weaker, the evils that will come upon its people will multiply. Truth will depart, and falsehood will draw ever nearer.
Man, is that true?
Yeah.
That's what we are right now.
Pardon and then just
Bunch
whatever
of
they
false
like.
ass. Yeah. No, right. No, no time.
Declassification of the chariots, and this shit they pushing out, and then the Project Blue Beam and all this shit they gonna dish out. All these false flags, Black Swan events, they already got everything set
Yeah,
up.
that chemical smell, that's a false flag.
Yeah.
So people got it. Factories wake up on the United motherfucker hungover. Last night, I was gonna ruin this whole thing. Man.
Yeah, you gotta leave home and shit. You can't even take a shower.
Yeah, man.
Water systems
Contaminated. See?
Yeah. That's great. Go ahead, that was it.
Gone. Is it all?
Yeah.
Back in 2nd Edges 15, picking it up at verse 3, it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee."
See, there's many imaginations against we don't believe that, and that's coming. But everybody in your world is now starting to talk prophecy.
Right.
That the apostles and the brothers been talking.
Right. As you can see, life is getting worse. Average American, the Edomite, Caucasian, they're losing it too. Hey, women are already losing it.
Crashing out.
Crash out incoming.
Yeah. Everybody fucking bills and then,
Because they never really suffered anything. They've been babied and pampered in this fucking society. And now the realness of the world is coming through the veil that Babylon has placed over its citizens. Everybody's starting to see the world is really fucking hell.
it's a ghetto.
It's not Disney World. Yeah. It's war torn, it's fucked up, people getting trafficked, people are dead, oil spills, tsunamis.
These sluts are like sleeping on the street now.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
sleep
in their cars.
Yeah, in their cars.
You know?
Terrible,
And so, and then these men is weak as hell, bro, because they had got them no end fucking job,
Right.
and they don't got enough testosterone or masculine presence to ask their boss, like, man, I need a raise. I've been here fucking this long, you know. They can't take the initiative because they're sitting afraid. If I go to my boss, you gonna fucking fire me.
Right. Like Office Space. Remember that movie? Office Space.
My stapler.
Yeah, the stapler. When they go all the way down the basement.
They had him in a closet, bro. My stapler.
Motherfuckers like that. Full of estrogen, man.
Yeah, because they ain't even got an office. They ain't got enough office space, so they need to move the nigga to the closet.
Damn,
That's
bro.
the office.
Every time I'm trying to speak to you, he gets overridden.
Yeah, bro, that's really going on. They firing niggas, they letting you go. They getting you out through the paperwork, bro. We see it at our job as we speak. These motherfuckers trying to do loopholes and all types of shit with courts, get people fucking fired and out of there, and not have them get their 401k, and then that Spirit Airlines fucking just completely shut down.
Oh, yeah.
And all them fucking people got just laid the hell off, man. After 30 years serving, people was there for over 30 years putting in time. It's like, God damn, now you left with nothing. That was your whole life.
Well, they can tap into their 401k. Their savings is there. You know, they can pull that out. That's what they're living off for unemployment. So that's this whole shit will
That'll run out.
It's going out. Everything runs out of Babylon. Because everything is a fucking fee.
Yeah.
Everything you need to pay for. Every fucking thing. Every fucking thing, son. And you ain't got no savings. How, nigga?
Straight up, bro.
You got they gonna
Straight up, bro.
take it out. IRS.
IRS on your ass.
You got old bills. You might have a fucking college fund you didn't know about. They're dead. They tapping into your shit without you knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is hell. This is hell.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
People may not believe what's being said, but you see it in your world now. You're going to have to see the reality. If you don't believe these words, then as the apostle said, if words can't teach you, adversity is going to teach you. Man, you being really out here in the shit is going to teach you that this is what world you living in. Cheese.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
So though you don't believe, doesn't mean nothing else. Don't stop nothing. It's going to keep on moving.
They ain't gonna stop the prophecies now.
That's right.
It's going to take you. It said you shall remain in them. These prophecies are going to overtake you, people. You're going to remain in them.
That speak against thee. For all the
many speak against us. Many speak against the Lord. But it's all good. Hey,
That's
shall
that
there
same-
that's the same
unbelief make the faith of the Heavenly Father without effect? God forbid. It's still going to happen. And
That's it. For all the unfaithful shall die in their
that's
unfaithfulness.
for your faithful people. Though you don't believe, you want to keep going to the Dodger game and watching your boy Tiny. You're going to be through eventually. It's going to catch up with you. And you're going to know this is the world as it is, not as you wish it to be. Right. This is the real world. Come back to it.
And that's a very powerful mechanism, man. That shit is powerful. I don't know by now, you thinking because the PDF files, people will be like, oh, fuck that. No, that shit didn't work.
Yeah.
That breaded circuit, that's a powerful mechanism, for the minds of these people, bro. So grown ass man that get on fucking TikTok and talk shit about the team that he's riding with. He has no stock, nothing in their team. Nobody cares. You think James Harden give a fuck, bro? He's a millionaire. And they purposely did that, bro, to soften these guys up. In the 90s, niggas was not getting $56 million deals. Well, the only top person was getting that. It was AI. He was like one of the only ones because of Reebok deal. Jordan was a top dude. Nobody was making money like Jordan in the 90s. And AI came in, Allen Iverson, he was talking, the Reebok deals, he was doing way more flamboyant shit you never seen. Oh, wow. And then, bro, that shit, he was a turn around, he dribbled and turn around. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, what the niggas at the park trying to do that shit? That was a whole other, bro. So now these niggas got ridiculous contract deals. Even William Cooper, one of his last speeches, said, do you believe how much they paid you guys?
Oh,
in
yeah,
the NBA?
yeah.
That was in the 90s.
I remember that
He
speech,
said that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Compared to now.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga go out there and play his heart off, like, you know what I'm saying? Break a leg and, no. They ain't about to do that. They ain't built like that. They making way too much money.
A lot into the these different platforms.
so much fucking money. Why is doing how much Steph Curry be making? Like for what?
A lot.
For what, dog? You shooting a fucking basketball, dog?
Yeah.
That dude Harden, he don't even own his own likeness, man. Adidas does. That's why he can't. He went on record and says he's been wanting to shave his beard for years, but if he does, it's a breach of contract. He'll lose like over $50 million.
See?
That's the only reason why he's keeping it.
See?
He don't even own his own look.
High paid slaves.
Yeah, that's a shit kid. No, I know.
That nigga's trash now, bro. He's trash. He even do all that money. Niggas do all that. They go gamble.
Oh, yeah.
Dumb shit.
They got that black card up. They got that handler. They only spend it on shit that they deem fit. And they constantly, they're watching what you
purchasing.
Yeah.
They got their own real estate people for you.
Yeah.
So everybody's they son.
They're more of a slave than us.
And you got to re-up on your humiliation rituals.
Right.
You know?
Look at Kim K. Her products that she was shipping. She found cocaine in that shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Cartel Kim.
He's
selling coke, bro.
And all these sluts be getting out now. Coke the fuck out now.
They still pushing drugs, bro.
Yeah, ketamine, all that.
All that shit. The one actor who got caught up from Friends. Remember Friends, the actor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they look all nice. They got the Gucci bag. Niggas is drug dealers.
Yeah. Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah,
that's right. That was him.
That bitch like she's fly. She got the damn demons, bro.
That's fucking ketamine. Ketamine is fucking special K, bro. It's a elephant tranquilizer.
Oh, shit.
That shit makes you fucked up,
Why
bro.
would you want that?
Yeah, bro. GHB, all that shit.
They demons. Right?
Wow.
tranquilizer.
Verse 5, it says, Behold, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Do you not see it? Showing the Lord going to pestilence, plagues is sent out. They've been in the workings. It's in the workings.
It says the sword.
That's why you had a month of viruses.
Right.
You got the polycrises. You got all these different things.
Yeah.
All worldwide.
They doing like renovations or something in their king. Oh no, we good, but we should be.
It says the sword.
Woo. Hey, warfare. This conflict with Iran. It's only going to be the beginning of them entering into this third world war. First, the system is in place. Lockdowns are coming back. Things are in order. And once that happens, there ain't going to be no escape. Either the sword is going to take you, or the pestilence, or you're going to die of lack of resources, famine.
Famine?
Hey, because you got to remember, it ain't just the food that's going to be in small supply, but in great demand. It's going to be medicines that come over here, that come from China and these other places. They're drugged the fuck up. The food is a fucking drug. The Food and Drug Administration. So they put the drugs in the food. So when you people get off of those things, and this society really tankers, you people are going to be withdrawing at the worst possible time in history. You're going to be withdrawing and shit. You're going to be bugging out. You're going to crash out, and then the worst of crash out is going to take you out. And y'all going to just cancel each other out. Crazies versus the crazy. The water system is already contaminated. You can't bathe in the shit.
Georgia. Yeah, Georgia. Both data center.
Girl, what's her name? Northern chick thing. That be on, she's like a senator. She's talking about the water being early.
Yeah, it's in Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia, yeah. So pretty much
I've seen that.
People bathing in
They locked them up.
They can't drink. So they got to go get their water from another county. Actually bathe and actually drink.
Were you thinking of her name, AOC?
Yeah, AOC.
Some or Tasio Cortez or something like that.
There's a bitch who went on Facebook and filmed her putting her bathwater brown as fuck.
Yeah,
they locked that bitch up, bro. They locked her up because they said she was inciting like
you know, people to, exactly, an uprising type shit. And it was a public scare that they said, you know, you can't say whatever you want.
Since when, right?
Yeah.
Since freedom of speech, right?
Right.
Babylon, bro. Babylon is something else, bro.
Independence
It's a crackdown.
Now you can't say
bro.
what the damn Constitution allowed you to fucking people inside.
Right.
Your country,
Just tell
your
them the truth,
country has
man.
been taken.
That's not legal.
Since 9/11.
Right. So the prophets out here to heal the world. We for your bullshit, so we want you to fucking hurry up and do it. You get checkmated, nigga. More evil and pestilence is coming.
That's it.
You're not talking about this place gonna be saved. No, this place is destined to be destroyed. So we not none of them people out there.
There's no saving.
We want Donald Trump. We want firehouse. We want that shit.
Yeah.
We want you guys to send troops into fucking Iran.
War to escalate.
We want that shit to escalate. We with the shit, man. We with your new world order, motherfucker.
Right.
We with everyththing you got planned. We with it, man.
That's right. Right.
Fuck out of here, man. If you run to us, we gonna give you the same attitude.
Yeah.
What the fuck you gonna do? We out with digital. We out here with the digital shit, man. What's going on? Fuck y'all.
Yep. Consume them with the spirit of the prophets, the spirit of his mouth.
By the spirit of his
Yeah,
mouth.
That's it. Yeah.
That's why we're such an enigma.
Yeah.
There's no stopping.
They
Keep
lose
popping up.
sleep, man.
Yeah. Come on. Wait up.
It says death and destruction.
Death and destruction. All these things are telling you, these viruses, these wars, and society collapsing into people crashing out, into your brain being manipulated.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, niggas is sleeping with robots and shit. They get the robot girlfriend, AI and shit.
Robots,
Fucking crazy, man. Like, what the hell is going on? Women is at war and shit. Just, goddamn, some strange shit. So when society is completely collapsed, what is the motherfuckers gonna do? They ain't gonna do anything. They can't do either. You gonna adhere to the new system, or you gonna be put in a camp, or you gonna be tortured and put down. That's gonna be the only two out of four going to the war. Right. Get food that way.
Verse 6. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Esau, Edom, his power is like a green bay tree, and he spread itself all over the planet. This dude is unstoppable. It was seen in the carnal sins. Yes, he's working on the left-hand side of the Lord's power, but he will be stopped.
That's right.
The Lord is going to equal this demon with the right-hand side. Yeah. Right. He's going to be countered. It's like a chess game. Each move you make is always a counter move.
Yep.
You can always either lose a piece or gain one. That's how this thing is going. Once Esau makes a move, Lord makes a move. Once Esau moves just a little bit in the direction of this MOTB, something else comes. That's what the analysts were saying about Project Looking Glass. Yeah. It doesn't matter what they do, like the end results will be the same. Yeah, you're gonna be checking. It's just a matter of time before they lose. Yeah, bro.
And then he said the spreading himself like a bay tree, it's likened unto like a cancer, like a disease.
Right.
They said the physician will come to cut off the long disease.
I know you mentioned the green bay tree in the class. What is the significance of it? Huh?
Yeah, it has the scientific name of Laurus nobilis, which is what the Greeks, when they used to wear the Greek laurels, which was like a crown of like these a plant crown. It was made out of bay tree.
Man.
And so you can imagine what David was seeing.
That's the spirit, bro. Because the feet, at the end of that statue, what came, the toes came right after what? The iron legs. Rome. This is just Rome 2.0. Yep. Now they got the European Union, and they have America spearheading, riding the beast. It's the same Roman Empire was more technologically advanced. Yeah. And like you said, they're spreading. They're spreading that same Roman way. Yep. And their legions are spread too thin. They're doing the same shit. They're crumbling the same way as they did in the ancient world. That's right. And then one of the things that they had in ancient Rome before it fell in the West is they gave rights to women. So you see the telltale signs of why this society is going down as well. It's like ancient Rome.
Wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
So the Lord has a time and place for them to fulfill their wickedness, just like the Canaanites of old. The Lord is going to stop it. That's destroy all that they've done. Right?
Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more.
That's the Lord having his men come out here and keep fucking prophesying to you and cursing you out.
Right. Yeah. Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Spiritual runs through, man.
Yeah, like we're the federal prosecutors. You know, you be up there filibustering, they can't stop you from talking. You just keep bringing it out. Then they got to sit on the stand and just take
15, 14.
Water. You got to answer the questions. Where were you on the
Hey, boy, your thing, bro.
Okay, we got the paperwork, bro. We know where the fuck he was at. He's right there. Yeah. And then pretty much Esau's trying to get out of it. The Lord's like, I hold you in contempt. Keep going on this thing. Bring it up.
It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
These motherfuckers just committing it behind closed doors. Then they brought it to the forefront to let you people know this is what the fuck they really do. Eating people and shit, selling people off. They've been doing it. But the scriptures already pinpointing them out. And now the prophets are here on the scene to let them know, oh yeah, your society is coming to a close. When you see a prophet step into your society, that means that's the end of your kingdom.
That's it.
The Lord is about to do away with you. Right?
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
You're right. Lord allow all of the information to come out about Esau, all the wicked shit he's doing. So they have to be exposed, man. So you can speak on it. Go about and checkmate these motherfuckers.
That's right.
Evil, wild shit, man.
Wow.
Wild as hell, bro. We having all the hunting parties and all that stuff that be going on, man. Yeah, man.
Wearing the skin of Gad and the northern tribes and shit, making purses and shit out of Jake, putting Jake's rod in the damn jar somewhere, collecting it. God damn, man.
This place can't be healed.
They can't.
All the
That's too much.
Too much has been done in this earth.
Too much. Only the blood of this devil will be up. That's what the scripture. That's what the Lord required. Like that's all that's going to be required. You can't pay this off any other way by your blood being shed.
That's right. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
That's the men of the Lord, the elect, whether they're in the spiritual realm or on the earth. They're all crying out.
That's right. And the souls of the just complain continually.
Every day we wake up in this fucking place. Groundhog's Day. We're like, fuck, man. Another goddamn day.
Another day closer to the kingdom.
Closer to the kingdom. That's what gets us up in the morning. It ain't the job, it ain't nothing else. It's like, okay, the Lord, I still have his name. I still have a purpose. I still have a reason to be here. Man. That's good.
This is crazy, man.
Hey, she ain't got no weight, bro, so that's good.
Verse 9, and therefore, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will surely avenge them.
Woo, man, surely.
Really, he's going to avenge us, man. He will avenge us. Yeah. Is he the chosen one? He is. He will avenge us.
Right.
Yeah.
And receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Because they're going to have to pay for all the blood that was spilled by their own blood. Yes. And then 1,000 years of harsh, brutal captivity. Then they're going to be done away. Like you're no longer needed. You're done. And burn his ass. The spiritual power.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
Coming back to this time, this system is heading to a fucking downward spiral. It's a controlled demolition. But yet our people, the tribes, are being led into a damn slaughterhouse. Because what's coming? What have we been telling you? Jacob's trouble. Yes. They're going for the tribes first and foremost. That's what they really want to take out of the way. The rest of the heathen is in cahoots with each other. But they do have a plan to take billions of fucking people off the map. Because according to the Georgia Guidestone, they already have a plan in motion. And then you had
they destroyed those, by the way.
Oh yeah, Barbara Marsh Hubbard was going into the pale horse. They already know who are going to be selected. The Lord does the selecting, and they do the execution of these people. They already know what they got to do. That's why you had this demon kill Gates. They're just smiling and just happy about the shit they about to release out here in society because they know we have a plan to take these people out.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
That's Babylon, America. Lord ain't gonna suffer us to stay here any time longer, man. Or this place will corrupt us. That's why it tells you about Enoch. Right. Seeing his spirit, and he had to take him and remove him from that era because it would have corrupted his soul.
Yeah. What's so much you gonna take here, bro? You know.
Yeah, Lord speeding up the times for that particular reason. For the elect's sake, and because if he did not, no flesh would be saved.
Literally. Literally, Lord, we gotta fucking bang out, fucking die trying, you know. Taken by this fucking devil, man. Because it's just us and the Most High, man. Us being Israelite men, it's just us and Yahweh our shot. Nothing else, man. This is why we were created. This is why we're here.
That's what it was in the beginning.
Yeah. Why the fuck we want to stay here?
Yeah, in filth.
That's right.
We want to stay in filth.
Literal filth, man.
Yeah.
The air we breathe is filthy. The food we eat, majority of it is fucking fake.
And drugs.
Yeah, it's like everybody's high over something.
Yep.
You're high over chemtrails.
High on your own supply.
Surrounded by this shit.
You just don't know it.
Man.
Oh, then the dopamine hits these motherfuckers get from fucking IG and all
Doom
this.
scrolling.
Yeah.
So they're all fucked up.
Everybody's messed up in the mind.
Damn.
Great confusion.
Yeah.
It's in this place, man. Great confusion.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. You got that.
Verse 11. But I will bring them with the mighty hand and the stretched out arm.
That mighty hand, the right hand of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, he's going to come with the heavenly host and lead us out of this place. Patience.
Yeah.
Protect us. Michael's going to stand up in these dark times that's coming, and the heavenly host to protect those who can't help themselves. Others may not be with their families or their children or a significant other. Who's going to stand up for them? The heavenly protection. They ain't in them. It's going to protect those that can't protect themselves. And wherever brothers might be at, you might be on the run or being hunted. Lord going to give you that power to stand against your enemies. Yeah.
It says, and smite Egypt with plagues, with plagues as before.
Lord smite Egypt with plagues as before. He hit the Nile in ancient Egypt. That was their economy. Lord is striking the economy of modern Egypt. The Strait of Hormuz being closed, oil tankers and shit coming empty. The Lord is striking America where it's most proud at. It's down. Right? But it's all in the plans of the Lord. At least we crashing since we have a central bank. We're doing it on our own volition. Now the Lord is in his plans that you do that. That you bring the system to a digital system to an end so that he may test the world with this hour of temptation. Right. To see what they're going to do. Do you and your planet accept these terms? Because that's what the Lord has for the entire planet Earth is to be tested. But those that are going to make it past the test is the elect. Everybody else is going to fall victim to whatever the Lord has dished out here.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
With those missiles and the laser fire from the ships, this whole land is going to be pelted missiles and turned into a lake of fire.
Right.
From a bird's eye view, us looking down from the ship, it's going to look like a lake. The lake is a body of water that's surrounded by the land. So Babylon is surrounded by the water, it being on fire. Bird's eye view looking down.
Egypt shall mourn.
But Babylon is mourning. It's going to mourn. The nations that are far off is going to see the smoke and burn. They going to cry. Right?
And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai shall bring upon it.
Man, so it'll be smitten. Before the missiles even come, the land itself is dead. It's dying.
Yeah.
It's through. And then the Lord is just going to end it. Just turn it to a straight desert. That's going to be the end of this place. He's going to make their habitation scattered with fire and brimstone upon the habitation. That's it.
It says, they that tilled the ground shall mourn.
Going into these farmers, they're mourning more now than ever. Because the almanac is not looking good. They only got a certain time of the year to plant the crops and then grow them and then pick them and send them out. But they don't have that fertilizer coming from that part of the world through that strait. So that's going to set them back. So they're mourning.
For their seeds shall fail.
Going into these different corporations taking over with the Monsanto, buying these farmers out, telling them to get the hell out, euthanize your cattle, or we'll take over.
Yeah.
You seeing this takeover right now?
That's right.
You shall own nothing and be happy.
Yeah.
They already told you people this. We see it happening on a major scale, but the scriptures told it to you first.
That's right.
Through the blasting in hell
going into these different weather scares, all types of shit. You got different types of weather in opposite parts of the year. Like, what the fuck is this hot and it's cold when it's supposed to be cold? It's hot.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? So
it's flooding like hell, Motherfuckers did not expect that the other day in New York. I was mainly in Queens.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I was in Brooklyn.
Oh, damn. That's it.
Yeah. Many years and years, it's the same shit. The subways be flooded.
Damn.
You know,
Strange things that happen.
yeah, the infrastructure in this place is screwed, man.
Sinking, it's crumbling.
And with a fearful constellation.
It's a fearful constellation because going into constellation is like the farmer's almanac. When you looking to what's coming, that's like their window into the future. It don't look good. It's fearful. Shit, I don't know what's coming. Ain't nothing coming from the east. Straight Hormuz is closed. Wars is impending. Fuel is in a shortage. That's the fearful constellation that people are starting to see. Like, damn, you understand everything comes here. It comes from somewhere. And if it stops coming, what is that for you people? Hell. That's what's coming for you. Go ahead up.
Woe to the world
A destruction, anguish, affliction to the world.
and them that dwell therein.
And them that dwell in this place. They're literally a part of this world. Now we're in this world, but we're not of this place. We're here. But you people that are in this world, woe unto you, you're done. There's no future for you.
For the sword.
That shit is serious. He said, behold, the day shall come, shall burn as oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Man, I was like, yo, man,
Damn.
you know what you guys going up against.
Mighty proud.
They must not believe it.
Because they
They
don't
don't
believe
believe
it.
it, bro.
Lord, it's like that fear, that's Sukkot. That fear is only given to the elect, man. That's only given to the elect. That's why we so connected. I feel connected.
Beginning of Cleveland.
Right. Especially that beautiful testimony you got in Dallas that the angel showed up. His wife saw him. Yeah. Now, what you think this man is a joke? You think we a joke, man? See? The angels what? Guarding us, man. Protecting us.
Exactly. Ah, shit.
Yeah, bro.
Stuff we don't even know.
Shit you don't know, bro. But that only falls upon those that fear the Lord.
Like you said, we're the only camp that sees the chariots.
Yeah.
Because we believe in the Lord. The Lord is showing his presence out. Yeah, good job.
Good job, man.
Spirit. Brothers be
Keep
having
fighting. Yeah. I've been trying to block the rain, man, but it's coming back now.
Yeah, it was
It's coming
crazy.
back. I'm like, oh my
Yeah, we go there.
Tap back in,
Below,
man.
but then,
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Jesus was minute.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah,
once in a
man.
while,
All of a
shit, I
sudden it's
remember
coming
that.
back, bro. I was like, no. It's scary, bro. Because you get stuck, bro. You know, you can't move.
Yeah, man.
Then you wake up, you like, oh, shit. Yeah. It's crazy.
It says, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh.
That's that war that's coming, World War III. That's the ultimate sword that the Lord is going to bring on this earth. It's third world war. Right. And all the weapons that's going to be in it. Drone warfare, all type of new technology, modern warfare, all type of shit. And stuff you still ain't even see that this man going to bring out. It's going to be crazy.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
It's going to be a societal collapse.
Yeah, Civil War.
Civil war.
And like that chick Marjorie Taylor, she pushing the she's still coming against Trump hard, man. Where the fuck she came from? That's that nigga, Marjorie Taylor.
That's it.
And swords in their
They're
hands.
going to have them guns. They're going to have modern AKs, modern warfare, wherever they can get their hands on. He saw, he's creating his own guns. What they call it? He creates his own weapons. Ghost guns and shit that ain't fucking detected, shit that ain't
They don't on the books,
on the books and shit. So
not registered.
they can't track it.
Kits as
all
well.
types of shit.
Yeah, that's why. I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
You go, people that deal with a firearm, you go register, get your car, everything is in the system. All the animals you
Oh, yeah.
serial number on your weapons, all that is in the system.
Yeah.
So when Esau pull up on you, he reading all your shit is right there.
Yeah.
The more time I went past the truck route, I ain't supposed to be there. I ain't even see the sign. I'm following the navigation. I'm like, fuck. Esau pulled me over. He tried to reason with me. He said, man, if I can see a picture of your dress blues, I was like, what? How the fuck you know that? One of my shit, you know I was an ex-Marine, bro.
Yeah.
So now I got a picture of ex-blues. I'm like, I ain't have it. He's like, hey, man, I got to give you this ticket. He was an ex, military cat. He said, man, you should see the sign, man. Make sure you $100 ticket. Yeah. Hey. But the point is, all that shit is there.
Yeah.
One job, man.
That's how you know the system is really closer than you think. You got everything on record. Everything is on record, man.
Yeah.
So it's not far-fetched that they're going to have
Right. So imagine you have like felonies and shit, you trying to do good. They treat you like you stole. What's on your record? And the Lord wants you to get you out of this. That's how serious it's like. They track everything.
That's why the men ain't going to fall victim to the MOTB. We're going to be good as dead. We're going to be dead to this society. We're going to have to completely break off from it. Like on you already know Clone Wars, like Attack of the Clones. If it does not appear on our records, it does not exist. You're not going to exist on their records if you're outside of the system.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men.
Hey, that's what's going to be. Sedition amongst men. They're going to uprise against this current administration.
Yeah, man.
And invading one another.
Oh, because there's a lack of fuel, there's going to be a lack of bread, there's going to be a lack of medicine, there's going to be a lack of everything. And they're going to invade one another. These people are already crazy. They're going to crash the fuck out. You already see it. Oh, my baby ain't got the internet. Your baby got it. You already seen it in 2020. So how much more when you got a gun in his hand? Like, hey, man, you're going to have to move or you're going to be moving.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They ain't going to regard the standing government, their mayors, the goddamn police force, the chief of police. They ain't going to give a shit. They be like, you got guns, we got guns. Y'all have a decree in place, but we ain't going to keep the decree. We're going to go against it. That's sedition. Right?
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
You already seen it with the woman whose mother was being mistreated.
Yeah.
She shot
2 attorneys in the front.
So there you go.
Broad daylight.
It's getting real.
At the court.
That's
What are you talking about, bro?
Damn.
It's getting like that.
It's getting real. Tanya killed Samuel Jackson. Come on now.
Shit, man. It's fucked up. They threw acid in a mother face. In the hospital and nursing homes, I'm like, I ain't been briefly, skimming through shit a lot. Woke up to a lot of shit, man. I was like, God damn.
People can only take so
You
much.
miss a lot, bro.
Yeah. People only gonna take so much, and then we already know Psycho going into the
Love many shot wax cold.
Yeah. It's on deck.
Everybody is an average American.
Yeah. Average American.
No idea.
Ready to get
There
it
you
in.
go.
No idea.
Next lockdown. I'm telling you.
Look, bunch of crazy. Zombie apocalypse type shit.
Especially if their ass ain't got no job. Brothers got any closing scripts.
Oh, I gotta have one. Hold on.
Now, if you are, you do what you gotta do. But don't be in a place where a lot of people are.
Yeah. It's Zechariah 12, verse 20. It says, the burden of the word of the Lord for Israel, says the Lord, which stretches forth the heavens, and laid the foundation of the earth, and formed the spirit of man within him. Most I created the wicked for the days of evil, man.
That's
The
it.
Spirit's in it.
That's it.
It says, behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about.
Man, they're just hearing about us. The world is trembling at our might, at the might of our God, our Savior. They got the Black Guilty Rights thing over there in the land of heaven. It's worldwide. Everybody's starting to know, oh shit, these people making sense. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
When they shall be in siege both against Judah and against Jerusalem. Right? And that day I will make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people, all to burden themselves, but it shall be cut in pieces.
Broken.
Though,
You can't face us.
though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it.
Hey, does that not sound like world conflict, world war? The Lord going to amp us up in that time. That's when we're going to be turned from the fishers to the hunters. It's going to make sense. Because we're going to have the mind of a hunter in the time of
The Spirit of the Lord. He's going to put His Spirit on us.
Yeah.
Ezekiel.
And it's perfect because it's going to be a time of war and fucking just
Chaos.
and killing. People getting canceled out and sent back to the spirit realm. So
Yeah.
it's gonna make sense that we have power endued from on high coming upon us to do the works of the Lord. With that, that's it. So set it off. We're gonna close out. We're gonna face east. Give more praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Ruck the Yahweh.
Ruck the Yahweh.
Ruck the Yahushai.
Ruck the Yahushai.
Ruck the Yahweh.
Ruck the Yahweh.
Ruck the Yahushai.
Ruck the Yahushai.
Ruck the Yahweh.
Ruck the Yahweh.
Ruck the Yahushai.
Ruck the Yahushai.
As always, double honors to our apostles, our elders, and our teachers at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations, peace, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of David. With that, we're going to close out and say shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Ashala.
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 Kwame Ashala. Where were you when the Israelites took over the planet?
People of earth,
we know who we worship. Shalom.
You.